RuneScape?
No, just me and Todd. Except Todd doesn't play RuneScape either.
Welcome, friends, to not RuneScape, but an ARC episode. After kind of a little bit of a hiatus, we are back tonight with another episode.
Yet another.
I know, life is whack sometimes, but we are back. Another Journey to the Outskirts. Journey to the Outskirts arc. See, it's funny. I was gonna say that, and then I realized, like, in the back of my brain, that my seat was too short. So, like, my brain fumbled those words because I was like, I need to move my chair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yes, we'll be continuing our arc tonight. Yeah, no other real announcements besides Tavern Side Talks tomorrow, which is gonna be a good one because we got Ranger finally up to par after so long of being neglected. But we can highlight that again at the end of tonight's episode. So, also David's Solomon's he is here, thankfully, but he's just not gonna have his camera on for tonight. So we have his kind of infamous little computer on fire from the OG time where his computer actually blew up, and then he had to fix it, unfortunately. But he is here. So, 07.
Hello.
Now it's just his own body that's on fire.
Yeah. True. All right. Without further ado, tossing it over to you, Nathan. Let's jump back into this.
All right.
Story.
I believe we last left it when we were all going to sleep after celebrating.
I do believe that's the case.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Last episode, I believe it was just finishing up talking with the wizard, I believe. And receiving your reward
And
for
receiving our chest of goodies and gumdrops.
Yes, your reward for successfully escorting the researchers.
Dude, we got
A very
fat
hefty,
stacks.
very hefty sum of money for that.
Wacky sticks.
Too many wacky bucks were attained.
Too many
But
Chuck E. Cheese dollars.
that brings us to
The
our
coins.
party awaking from a much-needed rest and celebration.
Yeah.
A significant amount richer and a goal in their eyes.
Yeah, I wake up with my head throbbing after Valra gets
Oh, yeah.
incredibly intoxicated, and then his good chum Hadhod suplex citied his ass down the stairs and kept dropping him. So
Yep.
I was like, oh god. Oh. I'm gonna take a little bit extra time to wake up because ouch.
Yeah, make a Constitution
I'm
saving throw.
bad about that shit. I'm gonna do it again.
Dude, let me make a con save to see if I have to beat your ass or not.
Hairline fracture on his
16!
entire spinal cord.
Yeah. 16 con save, dude.
16.
Yeah.
You managed to wake up, and though your headache may be pounding, though the back of your head and your side and your shoulder and your legs may all be pounding and sore, you feel like you're going to be able to manage to not let it interfere with how you act and how you can make yourself perceived.
Oh, this man's emoting, dude.
You can work through
Nice.
the pain.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and definitely work through my pain, but I'm just gonna rub my temples and just I don't remember the sleeping arrangement exactly. Oh, I think
Everyone in the rooms.
Yeah,
and I think you had just Beal.
I think I'd Beal, so I'm just gonna kind of chat with Beal for the morning, but that's what I'm gonna be doing.
All right.
Let me, yeah.
Is there anything anyone else is doing before you all, I assume, congregate to decide on what's to do today? You woke up.
Oh, it's the morning. We are
Yeah.
awake.
Well, that's up to you, I suppose.
I wake up early
Of course.
in the alleyway.
Yes.
Word.
Early.
All right. Is there anything you would like to do before? Well, I guess at all.
Well, I
You can probably just fetch the
Well,
other
wake
shit you
up.
want.
will wake up. I will heft my sack of gold.
Bro slaps it like he would like a bag of dirt at the store, bro. Bam.
Yeah.
Bag check.
I'll say, not bad, Bertha, not bad. It's like we're finally in the money.
She just snorts and
Been
nuzzles against your hand, I'm sure.
a long time coming. Well, you wait here. I will be back. Something I need to do. And Had through quote character development.
Oh.
We'll head to the barber shop.
No,
The
shot.
barber shop?
No way.
Yes,
This
sir.
guy's
Oh,
getting
no.
a fake
Sir,
cut.
This guy's getting a fade?
Hang on. I'm getting dyed waves.
What the?
Getting dreads.
Dude.
I'm gonna look like
White boy dreads.
Dude,
No,
hell
you
yeah.
seen the original comic for the Green Goblin? Bro had red waves before it was cool.
The
Anyway.
original.
He got that
come up with a
Oscorp
do-rag
fade.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh my
I'll
god, he
actually go
did.
to- Is there like a bathhouse in the tavern, or do you have to go somewhere else?
Like somewhere that's would be an established bathhouse would definitely be its own thing. They have
Okay.
supplies to get yourself clean, and they can provide a tub. But to get like truly clean, you would have to go to a bathhouse.
I'm actually gonna drop my clothes off at the laundromat. Actually,
Oh, my bad, dude.
At the laundromat.
no, I'm just gonna go
Word, bro.
here. How early do you think it would be? How early would the clothier be open?
The clothier.
That's
They tend to be pompous bastards. Probably a bit after sunrise. Probably an hour, 2 hours after
Okay.
sunrise. And you would have woken up, I'm sure, probably prior to sunrise.
All right, then I guess I'll go to the bathhouse.
Okay. Yeah, you arrive at almost just like as you enter in, it's almost just like a courtyard with various very steamy courtyard where off to the one side you can see furnaces going, boiling water, and then various pools spread throughout. And you can see like workers aiding in cleaning people at the various pools.
hell yeah, dude. You can get a nice
Full service?
waxing.
Yeah, it seems like a very nice service.
Nice scrubbing and a waxing.
I will walk in confused.
And
What?
a large minotaur, or large minotaur, tauren, whatever,
Minotaur,
like the bull.
Whatever, yeah. Whatever you
Yeah.
want. Ow.
Minotaur humanoid. He comes over. And he, after noticing you, and he says, can we be of service? I'm sure that this is what you were here for, right? Is cleaning.
Yes, I wish to bathe. As I kind of look around awkwardly.
Is there anything in particular, or is this your first time bathing?
Let's just say it's been a while.
Bro roasted his ass.
Yeah, I think just maybe a private area, if I'm assuming your other patrons may not want to be around, and I don't need help from anybody.
Okay. I'm sure. Yes, we have some pools off to the side that you can draw a curtain. And I suppose you'll just be wanting the standard fare for just cleaning yourself.
Maybe a heavier clean, if you have that.
Okay, I see what you mean. We'll throw in some brushes, some sturdier brushes. All right. And for the service, that will be 2 gold.
Very well. Here you go.
All
I
right.
rummage through my large stack and I hand him 2 gold.
Which never mind.
All right. And he puts it into his apron and begins walking back behind a desk where he pulls out a bit of like just a small basket with various soaps and scrubbers, and you can see that he goes through and grabs like, several brushes from other shelves behind the desk, tosses them in, and if I can lead you to your bath, and he brings you over to a corner more towards the furnaces.
Nice.
And it's in a bit of a recess where there's a bit of a arced curtain that you are able to draw back. And I will leave you to it. You said you did not wish for assistance.
No, I'm good. You can keep your mitts to yourself.
You better tell us how in depth Hadhod goes with
Very
washing
well.
himself.
That's up to Hadhod. And the
No,
minute,
just know
yeah.
Just know with the scrubber is the scene. Remember the scene? I think it's from isn't it from the pacifier where he has the like hippo scrubber? And
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like scrubbing the shit out of his face and his body with the hippo scrubber. Yeah, dude.
he's just like, what was that?
Dude, that's an OG throw callback, dude. That's awesome.
Damn.
The pacifier. I remember we watched the movie like 46 times
Hell
in a
yeah.
row.
Did
Yeah,
we?
so-
Yeah, no, we definitely did. It's not even a very good movie, but
It was
that's
good.
fine.
Great movie.
It was a good movie.
Red baby. So did they give me like a time limit? Or is it? I mean, I'll just be chilling there for a bit.
It's hilarious.
All right, yeah, you can chill there for as long as you so wish.
That.
All right, and then I imagine you'll probably do that for maybe like an hour. Like probably by
Yeah,
the
I
time
guess
other
on the
people start
way-
waking up.
Would the clothier been on the way to the bathhouse?
Yeah, you just strip butt naked and walk to the bathhouse.
I'm actually considering it.
The bathhouse actually does have a service to wash your
Oh,
clothes. as
hell
well.
yeah, dude. Why are you making me want to do this, like in real life?
I think I will. Walk. They're pretty worn. I think I'll just. I think I'll. Is there like a trash can? Is there a dumpster out back? I guess on my way out, I'll just ask. I guess I would have maybe asked if somebody can dispose of them.
you just don't want any clothes. What do you have any backups?
Or maybe a loincloth.
Bro's gonna walk butt ass naked through Gordon. Bro, I didn't know.
Hell
I didn't
yeah.
know Hadhod
No,
walking
like
butt
that.
ass
Bro's
naked
gonna
clean
be
through Gordon was on my
streaking.
bucket list, dude. Or was on my bingo card. Sorry, my bingo card.
That's
For
gonna be
a couple silver, I'm sure you could let them or have them let you keep one of the bathrobes.
Oh, there you go.
all right. I will do just that.
All right. And so after you've
How many silver?
done your cleaning, you will be walking around town in bathrobes.
I just have like the bathrobe tied around me. Like I don't have a shirt on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just the waist, and then the top portion is just trailing behind.
Bro's got the banana hammock, bro, and then he got the fucking got the.
Yo, PG. This is PG.
Oh yeah, that's our concern.
This is how many silver was that?
Another 2 silver for the robe.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna head to the clothing shop.
It's not a very.
No, I do have my nice boots.
Oh yeah, you're walking in your nice
Oh. Nice.
baby coyote leather boots.
Yeah. Like custom baby coyote leather boots.
Exactly.
Dude, nice.
Okay. And what exactly are you wanting to do at the clothier?
I'm new boot goofing and I'm heading over to the clothier.
Okay.
What am I wanting to do there? Buy clothes.
Okay. Are you looking for anything? I mean, obviously, probably a particular outfit. But like, aside from that, what are you looking for? I'm sure you kept your armor.
Yeah, I kept the armor. I left that back with Bertha. I left like most of my gear back with Bertha.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna repair my studded leather.
Okay.
At the clothier, just looking for more, nothing fancy, just kind of robust travel wear.
Okay. Yeah. That's in ready enough supply. You're able to find nice earth and tone leathers and cloaks and pants, good for blending in or blending
Yeah,
in
just
and
kind of
rugged use.
muted tones.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah.
although your cloak definitely is primarily what you use to hide, but
Well,
whatever can help you blend in.
do they say anything when I walk in there with no shirt?
No, they're not. They don't particularly. They just kind of avoid the talking about it.
I like runes. Like
They just kind of understand that. Yeah, he's probably going through something.
yeah, he has like runes like carved into like his torso.
Oh, okay, all right.
Wait, so are you wearing the bathrobe or are you not wearing the bathrobe?
I'm not wearing the bathrobe around my waist.
It's like when you have
Oh,
a
I see. Okay.
like a
Yeah,
sweatshirt
I
tied around your
I have
waist.
my tongue out, bro. Chill.
Okay.
No, I'm a weirdo.
Oh yeah, you're not weirdo.
Yeah, so just buying clothes.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have them just kind of. I guess it is magic. Are they able to kind of fix up the wild cloak or no?
They're
I'm
able
sure
to
it's
just like
quite worn.
they're able to patch it up together, but obviously those materials that were used to patch it up aren't nearly as strong as the whatever was used to make your cloak. And so it's like kind of just temporarily basically patching up holes.
I mean, they could use the material itself to kind of like dismesh it.
Yeah, but it's probably just going to get retorn
Okay,
on
well,
those.
yeah, I'll have
those
them.
holes. But that's just flavor.
Yeah, I won't have them add material to just kind of like clean it up a little bit, and then I'll be on my way. How much cost is that?
Yeah, for the full fit, and you wanted to, are you wanting to go for like quality or just stuff that works, like high quality materials?
Yeah, I mean more higher quality, but practical.
Okay. Yeah, that'll run you about 20 gold for some like a full set of just decently high quality adventuring gear, and as well as mending.
Bro's got the tack pants, bro, with the cargo pockets on.
He's
You got the 511 tacticals.
yeah,
dude.
with the knee pad inserts.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buy some leather knee pads.
The quick crossbow deploy.
You hope.
Shoulder mounted
All
crossbow.
right, cool. So I'll leave, and then I'm going to head to the barber shop.
Okay.
Bro
My
came,
shit's like
bro came ready to
everywhere.
slay tonight, dude. He's ready. Bro came ready to slay.
Yeah, you're not even gonna recognize Hadhod.
This whole time Valor's just passed out, bro. This man's up at the crack of dawn, becoming his best self, dude. And Valor is suffering mild concussions from homie from last night.
I don't know who did that. I'm not Hadhod. I'm Hodhead.
Oh, word, dude. No, but man, bro's gonna change his identity and leave.
No, you're his twin brother, Hodhead.
Hodhead.
Have you seen my brother?
I think I should have done that. Anyway, yes, I'm going to go to the barber shop.
All right. Yeah, you want after a bit of searching, you managed to find one, and there's an elven woman manning the desk, and she says, "Oh boy, look at you! You're quite the mess."
Greetings, elf. Are you able to help me? As I kind of like.
She
move, like,
kind of
down
just
that
dismisses with twinge of scorn. She just dismisses what you say. Yes, I believe I could get you fixed up. Do you know what you're particularly
Mullet.
looking for?
Mullet. Mullet. Mullet.
Just a trim, and the rest I can do myself if you don't mind me using your materials.
I believe I will mind you using my materials.
You mind me using your beard balm?
That will be extra, of course.
Well, I would just rather braid it myself. That's okay.
Yes, that would be fine. All right.
Very well.
So
Typical
That will
elf
be-
dwarf tension,
Yeah,
bro. I
I'm not
give
waiting
it.
around.
That's a lore accurate.
They're both thinking numerous racist thoughts.
No.
Yeah.
No. You guys are really trying to steer me wrong.
Through gritted teeth.
that'll end up being about a gold for
Damn.
everything.
It's because you're a dwarf.
I will give you 2 for your hospitality.
Shit.
I appreciate your patronage, and she looks at you quizzically as
I
she leads you over
furrow
to
my
the barber's
brow.
chair. You what?
So I furrow my brow
You
and I head over.
You should have bought a wig and then in a big old beard and came to the session tonight wearing it, and then when you were done, bro, took it off, bro. Revealed who you. Okay, wait, sorry.
All right. But she manages to give you a bit of a trim, do a couple things, so you don't necessarily look like a complete tool, but it's nothing too fancy.
Yeah, just like the hair will just basically be trimmed and it'll basically just be pulled back and kind of like tied.
Okay.
It's pretty,
Yeah, she
pretty long.
trims
like-
it down so that is it beyond shoulder length currently, or is
It'd be like a little bit beyond shoulder length.
okay? So
But it'd be like tied back.
okay, now you're trimming it back up. All right. She says, and as she finishes up, she says, "All right," and brings out a mirror. How are you liking it?
I barely recognize myself. But it is very well. It will do the job.
Yes. Now you don't look quite so scraggly.
Yeah, it'll
Hold on a second.
being out in the wild will do that to you.
I'm just thinking back to Hadhog getting in the pool and it's just like turning black.
It's just like us freaking. Just like, oh, I mean, that's the reason why I just kind of
Yeah.
decided to have a semblance of decency.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop
They go
says hi,
back-
by the way.
Sup, Pops?
Yo.
Mhm.
They go back to like the jacuzzi, it's just like dark.
There's like moss clumps and like.
Yeah, they got to bring shovels
Worms.
to get all of your gunk from the bottom after they
Of
drain
your
it.
two. Yeah.
All right.
That's fine.
All right, and I'm sure you can apply the beard oil yourself.
Yeah, so I'll like apply the bead rule. I'll have it into like three braids, and I will produce from my hidden pocket 3 gold beard clasps, old and worn, and I'll clasp them.
Okay, nice. Just triple knotted braids and with the aglets at the end, as it were.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, all right, so I'll leave there.
Mm.
Next,
And I believe everyone else should probably be awake by now.
okay, yeah, you can go to someone else if you so choose.
Now this time for real.
This time for real.
Catching back up, bro. Ow. Fuck. Buell. Why does my head hurt so much? It's probably because Hadhod just drops you down the stairs when you're drunken stupor. He fucking what? Ow! Is there a
Multiple
bump?
times.
Is there a bump? Wait, hold on. Hold on, come over here, and then it's just gonna be basically Valroy and getting basically checked over by Beal for like 15 minutes or like 10 minutes.
Okay.
And just kind of him fully waking up before he's like just sitting on the bed, just well. Thankfully, you're back in the city, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of this, and he's gonna kind of just start taking off, kind of the some of his gear, kind of undoing his sheath and everything as he was put to bed, relatively still intact from the day prior. So he's just gonna drop a lot of his load. The only thing he's gonna probably bring with him and to kind of tuck into a belt, into like kind of like into his waistband, is gonna be his sling with a little pouch of ammo. And I guess he'd keep the dagger on him as well. But he's gonna actually go ahead and just drop his top, his shirt, and he's gonna put on the blue silk wizard robe, and he's gonna put yeah, boy, he's gonna put that on. He's gonna tie it off. He's gonna be like, ugh, how do I look? And he's gonna do a couple poses.
It's a bathrobe.
Phil's just gonna say, you look nice, buddy. You look nice. Like, thanks.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so anyway, I guess we should get downstairs and figure out what we're gonna do and where we're gonna go. See if Costco's on the menu today. See if we should head out and see what we can find out in the city. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, kind of for the morning ritual.
All right.
What's Solomon doing?
Yeah. What might Solomon be up to?
Solomon is snoozing outside the
Snooze
the
maxing.
tailor waiting for dude, he's freaking catching some Z's outside the one tailor he hired to make his leather armor. He's waiting on his
Oh yeah.
his cloak of feathers.
All right.
Of Triton feathers.
I like him getting up
Hell
super
yeah.
early just to then go over to the store and fall asleep again.
And no line ever builds.
Yeah. no one actually gets behind.
All right. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, he was an orc guy, right?
Yeah, it was like a geezer orc.
Geezer orc.
Yeah.
Oh, did I ever write down this guy? Probably not. All right, well. Yeah, I got that job done for you. And he
What?
goes.
Huh? Oh,
He like nudges you with his foot as he's unlocking his shop.
Oh, thank you. So he stands up and dusts himself off. He
I don't
props
think it was.
himself up on us. What?
I don't think it was fully necessary to camp outside my store though. I don't get that much business.
Oh, not much to do around here right now. Plus, I gotta watch this, and I point to my. I imagine I put I put all my gold in like a steamer trunk or something like that.
Yeah, you're just dragging something along. You got your radio flyer.
Yo, he's got the wagon.
Yo, the little red wagon.
Little wheels on the bottom. It's rigged up to the boggle so you can pull it.
Oh my god. And you've decided to fall asleep on the street with that trailing you?
Oh, it's still here, isn't it?
I wouldn't recommend doing that again. But either way, and he opens up the shop and walks in.
Alright, I'll follow him in.
All right. And as he leads you in, he goes back. He goes back behind the workshop, and off of one of the tables, he pulls out that like half cloak, and it's got the multicolored paraton feathers.
Heck yeah.
Did I have him build anything? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I thought
You
I
were
was gonna
talking about going
use.
to a Fletcher for like eras or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think that was your one of your ideas for where to go to.
Did I not do it?
Oh, I don't think so. No, I think you're just talking about it because now we have money.
Whoa.
What would you have gotten done?
Well,
I
I
don't
had
think you
the
did.
feathers. Well, I thought me and Solomon had feathers, and I assume he would have done
We
it at the
did
same
both
time.
have feathers.
Did you try to do it yourself? Okay. Do you already have arrow?
I don't remember, honestly. I
I'm
just
sure you could
remember
go to the
being able
Fletcher.
to fletch some arrows. Okay,
I mean,
anyway.
yeah, that's something you can do then.
Not important.
All right. Either way, this was quite the joy to work on. This is very, very interesting thing to get to use those parrots and feathers. And he hands it over to
Alright,
you. How do you? I didn't make you prepay for this, correct?
no, how much were you thinking?
Yeah, for all this work, I was thinking 70 gold.
Alright.
It took
70 gold's kind of a
quite
steal.
doing getting these to work with whatever cottons I had.
Alright, well,
But it's
I'll
quite the piece of material. All right,
I'm
and
gonna
you're just
drape
gonna
it around me.
okay.
What power courses through me? No, I'm kidding. What does it do though?
You burst into flames and die.
Bro said, "Got his ass, bro," and then he steals your trunk, dude. Then he steals your trunk of money.
Robes.
Yeah. Then he sweeps your ashes and then dumps it out the back alley.
Next
That's
to
all.
another pile of ashes.
Yeah,
He's done this before.
Yeah, this isn't no Taylor, dude. This is a ruse. That's
And I was noticing something quite unique when I was working on it. The feathers, they almost respond when it's about to be struck with anything. I was trying to get the needle through, and sometimes, I don't know, it took a bit of force, and the feathers almost like reacted. You want to try it out? Or you want to see?
Don't hit me with anything. I'm gonna take
Oh
the,
yeah.
I'm gonna take the cloak off and set it down on the table so I
Okay.
can see it from.
If I may, and he picks it up,
Hey, go ahead.
and he goes and puts it on a mannequin, and then he pulls out just like a little ball peen hammer, and it's pretty cool. Look at this, and he goes to swing it at it, and the feathers almost like quiver a little bit, and like almost like the individual strands within each feather, they almost like plate together against the blow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty sweet.
That's actually a really cool visual. I gotta use that.
Yeah, you certainly got something quite unique right here. If you ever manage to find some more, I'd be very willing to make more for you,
Hey,
or buy any more feathers
Alright.
off of you.
we know a guy. Oh yeah, hothead.
Yeah, but I don't know if he was trying to make clothes out of it or like weapon stuff. So I'm not gonna
Hey,
bring that up to a tailor.
It's an option, but yeah.
Okay. All right, I might know a guy, but that'll keep you in the loop.
All right. Well, I appreciate your patronage, and I hope that you get good use out of that.
Thank you, and thank you for making this thing easier to carry around. And I kick the steamer trunk.
Yeah. All right. Is there?
All right. I depart for wherever we were gonna meet up.
Okay. I think Valor is the last person to maybe do something. Maybe before you guys can reconvene.
I would like to
I
think
imagine
that
you guys would convene after
I'd
something.
like to think these early rising dwarves would get this all knocked out, and Valroy comes downstairs with them already at the table, as
Yeah.
he is a late riser. So, and
All right. Yeah.
if that is how it transpires, then I'll be walking down the steps to the inn slash is an inn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I walk my way down to kind of go to convene with my compatriots, just can still the sleep out of my eye and the back of my head.
Well, you get down there, and then they both come in. Well, you see Solomon come in, as he had a little bit less business to take care of.
Ah,
But then shortly after, before Solomon even gets to your table, another dwarf walks in behind him that you don't quite recognize.
yo, can I perceive? Can I perception?
I'd like you to make a perception
Let me
check.
see if I know who this is, bro. Ooh, I think I might know. 22.
22.
I wish I would have rolled low. Damn, whatever. It's fine.
Just after Solomon walks in, you wave him over, and as you're looking over in his direction, you see the door open again, and another dwarf walks in. You're like, oh, who's that? Then you look a little bit closer, and you can almost see some tattooing maybe coming up a little bit above his collar, perhaps. I don't know what all the tattoos you have, but
I'm gonna say stop,
and
imposter. I'm gonna point at him. Who? Why do you look familiar? What have you done with the real Hadhod?
and
What do you mean,
As he-
Valor? Phil?
What have you done with my friend?
And then
your heads turn to this shouting match.
Boom!
Yeah, you all do the.
it is I.
Lasering each other.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's your friend Hadhod.
Wow.
Just figured I'd do a little cleaning up if we're going to look the part of a dashing mercenary.
I start.
Yeah, for the first time, you aren't quite repulsed as he walks towards you.
No, I lean in. I'm like, I'm sniffing, dude. Is that lavender?
You smell.
Is that
you smell-
lilac?
You smell cedarwood and plum.
Is that
It's
cedarwood and
ambergris.
plum? What the hell?
Whatever they had at the bathhouse.
Color
Say
me
it smells
impressed.
alright.
You look very gentlemanly, as some would say.
But thank you. I figure we're going to take this newfound business up. I think don't have to look the part of a wayfarer.
I mean, now by comparison, I look scruffy and disheveled as I kind of feel the patchy 5 o'clock shadow coming in, and my disgusting hair that I haven't washed since we've left.
Well, we have plenty of gold. You might as well get yourself cleaned up as well. It might be the last time before we go and finish this this job here.
That's true. I can't be in the unlikely event that we die. I can't be looking disgusting for the funeral. So, I suppose it's a good idea. But you, and I turn over to Solomon and I go, fancy looking cloak you have there, my friend.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's serving a lesser will of the swamp may as well look the part, right?
I guess so. Very nice. Those are for the bird that we slew, right? I believe.
Yeah, that weird thing
That freak.
nearly done
Oh,
disemboweled.
yeah, that's right. I start touching my
Oh, yeah.
stomach. I'm like, that's right. I should be all too familiar with these feathers.
Oh, you already had it. You already had it made up. Yes, that looks.
Yeah.
What?
What
What the hell? I think your cat's stepping on the mute button.
There we go.
That's sitting on my my ear.
Yeah, Valro, you actually had like a twinge of fight or flight as you
Yeah.
saw Solomon walk in.
I'm like, oh shit. Oh. What do y'all think? Now, do I have like the long droopy arms of the robes too? Like, is it like long,
Yes,
and then, like,
it's not quite like all the way down,
but it's
like
still,
all the way down, but it's still quite
and then does it have like
quite flowy.
the pointed hood too of the hood, so I can put it on? It's like,
This one doesn't have a hood.
oh,
It's just it's got a high collar. It comes up
okay.
to
And
like
then
here.
I'm gonna pop it out. What do y'all think?
Hell yeah.
Um,
It's got whale bones to keep the shape.
Nice.
it's something. What is it?
It was from the chest. It was from that clothing chest that we found in the room. I snagged it.
Oh, are you going to pretend to be a wizard on stage or something?
Maybe. I didn't think about that, but now I might. No, I figured that since we're just gonna be going around town today, I could just drop some of the weight and just let the old body breathe, as they say. So
It is nice to drop the gear off. Been carrying it around for quite some time.
I know. Well, if you've only been here less than a week, feels like forever.
Drop.
All right.
I say we go ahead.
I've been on the move for quite a while.
Yeah, the missus ain't gonna recognize you when you get back.
Oh well, yeah, she's long gone.
Ooh. It's time for some breakfast.
Where's the grits?
I'm gonna walk over to wherever the heck I can get some food.
All right. Yeah, you walk up to the
There's a rope.
you walk up to the
Bro, I'm like this, flowing with the sleeves.
to the bar, and the chef comes over and he says, "All right, what can I get you?"
My friend, I'm gonna do this with letting the sleeves
Yeah.
intentionally hang.
Wow, I think I hit his head a little too hard.
My friend, me and my party, as I'll gesture to the dwarves that accompany me and my skeleton friend that's following me as well. My companions here, we require sustenance for our day. Might we partake in your lovely dishes?
Why, of course. Is there anything in particular?
Meats! And
Meats.
and fruits.
I think we can do just that.
I'll toss them 2 gold.
I wasn't expecting payment, but
Do you do breakfast ale?
thank you very much.
You weren't expecting payment.
You've been very generous
Oh.
patrons, and I was not going to ask, but if you would do wish,
Listen.
he'll slowly, giving you a chance to respond, he'll slowly palm it over to him.
Listen. Inns and taverns are the backbone of our society. You all treat us well, we should in turn treat you well. And I go and finish sliding it over. Keep the change, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. Wish more patrons were as generous and entertaining as you.
Oh, wait,
And
speaking of which, I turned the hat on. Yo, I blacked out on stage. How much money did I make?
What?
Okay, alright.
No, I gave it back to you. I thought.
Oh, did you? Oh, I don't. No, I don't. I'm just asking. I
Sure I did.
I didn't count my coin purse yet, so I didn't know if.
Oh wait, I set the bag up on the table in the room.
Oh, I
Did you
must.
grab it?
No, I think I did. I must.
Did I tell you how much that was?
I think
I don't.
I'm a feeling that the 3,755 I have written down is not gold pieces for my performance, so I don't remember. So I'm just gonna assume I added it. But actually,
I think that was total, wasn't it? Or
no, I think that was our money that we earned. But no, regardless, I don't remember adding it, but that's okay. I left it on the nightstand, so I'll have to grab that later. But that's neither here nor there.
okay.
But yes, we will be sitting over there. I'll gesture to a table kind of in the kind of one of the corners of the tavern or the bar, lower area here, and just make my way over.
All right. And after not too terribly long, a menagerie of meats and various fruits are presented at the table, as well as ales.
As I start eating, I'm like, dude, how do wizards eat in these long ass robes? And like dragging it through, like, it's just like stained. I'm like, fuck. I'm like trying to.
You're like scooping up like sauce
Yeah.
in the sleeve.
Yeah,
You're
I'm like-
saving it for later.
I'm like,
At one point, you just give up and you just scoop stuff with it and start eating.
yeah, exactly. Some of the grapes, dude, I started just pouring it out the sleeve into my mouth, bro. So, what are we thinking for shopping today? What kind of stores are y'all wanting to make your way to and purchase? Obviously, I gesture to both of you. Obviously, you've already been highly productive with your days, as I am suffering from a mild concussion, I believe. And I'll cast a glance over to Hadhod. I don't know whatever for. My head is pounding.
Maybe you should watch your drink.
I don't feel like that's fair, considering that we.
Tends to give you a headache if you drink too much.
Beal has other things to say about what might have transpired to my noggin last night, but we will leave that as is.
Anyway, we've already gotten the basics out of the way. We figure we have a bit of time. If you want to do the same, I can kind of point you in the right direction. But I figure using our profits to acquire some better equipment, maybe that would probably help us.
I agree. I'm trying to. Oh. I thought maybe if I woke up, it'd be just a bad dream as I look at the glove on my arm or my hand.
Yeah, it is. It is unfortunate, but I'm assuming we might be able to maybe do something about it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Raziel hopefully can assist me at some point, but I guess for now it's advantageous to have, so I guess we'll go from there.
If we save his city, maybe you'll be obligated to.
Or I'll just get my arm. Well, I guess. I mean, he did say. I mean, the only stipulation was I just can't die. So I guess as long as I avoid that, I should be able to wield it as long as I, have a fighting bone in my body. So
Yeah, simply don't die.
I just can't die, and that's where you guys come in. I expect you all to do your utmost to save your friend, even at the cost of your own lives, because I don't think any of you are going to. What was it called? Incarnus or something? Incarcerus? Yeah.
Incarceron.
Incarceron.
Yeah, well, you might want to put that in the fine print of the contract then.
Listen,
That so far find nothing.
what is paperwork amongst friends? Our words are what bind us together.
Yeah. I mean, we'll do what we can, but things happen.
You're not gonna shake my hand and swear to a brother in arms that you would try your utmost best to keep me alive in battle, maybe, or totally at the sake of your own life.
Yeah, I don't got much else going on.
Put it there, Hadhod. You are a true friend.
Just don't do anything stupid or I'll do the
Oof.
job myself.
Valroy in his mind immediately flashes back to when he jumped down into the room ahead of literally everybody else and go, I don't know what you're speaking of. I'm always of right mind when making decisions. Anyway,
Of course.
all right, so Solomon, what are we looking for? You already got your cloak. Is there anything else you need?
I've never seen this much money in my life. I don't think I'll ever know what to do with this much.
Well, I heard that they have a good herbalist in town that might help with joint pain.
I don't have
Makes
joint
the
pain.
best
Oh.
multivitamins.
You know, I don't know why I had this preconceived notion that you have joint pain. I probably will forever believe that. Maybe because you're like 700 years old. But if you don't have joint pain being that old, that's impressive.
I'm more spry than I look. I eat my turnips.
Very well. But I was thinking we can maybe go to I mean, if they have like an arcane emporium, and maybe if I can maybe get a weapon, an arcane imbued weapon, kind of like Beal has fortuitously found while we were out there. Maybe get a better blade of sorts, and perhaps find some trinkets that might aid us in battle as well. But in terms of like understanding or knowing like what to look for, I'm not really super versed in arcane items, so I guess we'll have to figure it out as we go. Good feedback. Good feedback. Okay.
I think you're right. I think we should any advantage we can get ourselves would be a good one.
Hell yeah, I agree.
I still also have those parrots and feathers. I'd like to do something with those. Maybe fletch some bolts or something. Maybe see if they got a different crossbow I could find. Something mine's quite old.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that you have new clothes on as well. I figured that you would have sentimental value to your well-worn previous digs.
Oh no, those are
Well
Wait,
loved.
did you
I'm
not hear what
sure.
I said?
What'd you say?
Okay, well, sorry, I heard good feedback, and I was responding to you the whole time.
Oh,
Oh,
it
no.
was not picking it up. I did not hear you at all.
Okay,
Oh.
my bad.
Hey, Solomon, you have to speak up. You can't just mumble to yourself and expect me to hear you, bro.
I'm mumbling.
No, what were you saying though?
I was saying I concur.
Oh, nice. I mean, you're well versed. What is your experience with like what kind of arcane items do you think that we could be able to pick up?
I make shoes.
Do you know what? That's fair. I don't know why I just assume that you guys are like super like awesome, well versed travel people of the world.
I was approached by a spirit of the swamp.
Oh,
I just kind of came here because I was told to.
interesting. I don't think
Told to get to the bottom of all this.
Hold on, wait. You're approached by a spirit of the swamp? Is that and that's why you're here? I don't think you've actually explained.
Something like that, yeah.
Interesting. Is it like you want to talk about it, or?
I don't know how much there is to talk about. It's
Okay.
some sort of Fey adjacent being that has direct stakes in the health of the wildlife in the swamp, and he said if I want to keep living there, that I should figure out what's making all the trees sick.
Huh. That's very noble. I suppose saving the place that you live could, might be beneficial. At the very least.
Yeah, there's no what do they call that? The pain nexus.
Oh, the torment nexus.
There's no...
From the hit, scientists have finally made the torment nexus from hit book. Don't create the torment nexus.
There's no Dorgard torment nexus is there, so it's nice and quiet.
Well, there you go. Awesome. Well, back to you, Hod. Your clothes. You didn't feel any sentimental value for them?
no, they were simply old, worn travel clothes. Not much use for them.
I see.
Figure I'd get something new.
Well, looking sharp once again. So, I mean, I'm gonna shove one last piece of bacon in my mouth. I think without further ado, we should probably make our way and seize the day. Carpe some diems, as they say in Primordial. So let's do this thing. What do y'all want to do first? What's the first shop? Shop. Where do y'all want to go first?
I figured maybe the would the smith repair the studded leather, or would that be someone else?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure Smith would be able to repair the studded leather.
Of a shield. Oh, I guess I could. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could actually also look at potentially some new armor as well. I'm not. I could probably get a little bit better, seeing as I'm rocking something relatively old here, but we could stop by, I suppose.
All right.
All right.
Are you
Wouldn't be
you all
bad.
plan on sticking together?
Yeah,
I-
to kind of make it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be for the best, I suppose.
All right.
Off to the blacksmith.
Yep. Okay. All right.
And
So yeah, you
wait,
you
hold on. Sorry,
approach
hold on. Did you say
Okay.
the blacksmith was the one that could do your leather armor or no?
the studded. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, cool. Yep, go to it.
Okay. Yeah, you approach the what looks to be just like a fairly large blacksmith, like in a almost like a what seems like a full courtyard, and there's only just one guy hammering away off in one corner of it. And as all of like his tools are spread pretty far apart.
This is quite the arrangement. Hail, friend.
Oh, hello. And he finishes hammering after a couple more, and he
What's this,
clenches the blade that he's working on.
what's this individual look like?
He's a fairly built but fairly short humanoid. Not humanoid, just a human.
Oh, okay. Humanoid's ambiguous. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you just see a shape
Yeah.
and it is vaguely humanoid.
It's a blob working.
It has a body and a hand.
It's just bink,
It's
bink.
Rayman.
It's hell yeah, dude. The callbacks today are insane. All right.
All right.
Yes. We were hoping to. I look over to Hadhod. Repair your studded leather, or
Yeah, we're hoping to make some repairs or sharpen some steel.
yes. I was also hoping. Do you dabble in adding studding and reinforcement to leather? That's can you take leather armaments?
Oh, you wish to add perhaps studding and buckling to a piece of armor?
Correct. I'm like holding it like I would like a plate carrier. I'm like have it kind of draped over.
Okay.
And I'm like, yes, I have some leather armor here that is quite sentimental to myself, and so I was hoping maybe to just beef it up some, and if you could do some slight repairs to it, as you can kind of tell, you can kind of see where the stomach and like chest is just like ripped and kind of like torn, and where I was getting my innards ripped by a certain creature. Yeah, if you could just do some restoration and maybe add some additional plating to this, that'd be fantastic.
Yes, once our leather worker gets here, I'm sure he'll be able to work on that. But it's interesting that you mentioned adding studding to it. It will be significantly more expensive, but I have happened upon some scraps of steam casted steel, and I was wondering if maybe you would be interested in adding that to it.
Sir, you see these wizard robes, and I'll let the arms dangle.
Sauce drips out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a whole sausage just like falls out of it.
I would be extremely interested in what you have to sell.
So, okay. So
what is this steam casted something you say?
It's a very unique material that's, to my knowledge, only created here in Garden.
Hold on, say it one more time so I can write it down. So that's cool.
This steam casted steel is, to my knowledge, only made here in Gordon. The only people who know how to create this material are residing here, and it's a very heavily kept secret. But the capability of this steel is very widely known.
That's so cool.
And it's almost like it's alive in a sense. It's able to seemingly adapt to whatever traumas it's put up against.
Wow.
Hmm.
This is incredible. What
That sounds most interesting. Do you make arrowheads out of it?
I only have enough to meaningfully maybe add studs or brooches or accent pieces or just buttons into a piece of armor, or I only have enough for one job basically.
Very well.
Before I pursue this, and I look over to my friends, is there anyone that thinks that they would need this greater than I?
I
Sorry.
mean, I don't quite know what it is, so I wouldn't count it as a loss.
Solomon, how are you in terms of defense?
I'm like I said, I'm more spry than I look.
All right.
I feel if we were to put it to math that I would have some sort of +2 to my ability to avoid attacks.
Oh,
whatever that
word.
means.
Oh, so if you were
You
to
can
like,
avoid
if you were to
two
like,
more
if you were to like
attacks.
put like a total like amount to your ability to defend, let's say armor class, what would you rate it out of 20? Would you say?
Out of 20, I'd say it's a. I can't really say it out of 20, but I can put it to a percent for you. It's about 75% of 20.
75% of 20 is your armor class. Holy shit!
15.
Word. So,
All right.
I turn back. It's alive, you say. I'm curious. What would these enhancements do to this leather of mine? Also, I don't know what happened, but when I brought it to my noggin, I'm pretty sure you jarred like a lot of like intellectual like conversation and words out of my brain. Thanks. Anyway, I feel smarter.
So it seems to do slightly different things in different applications. When it's used in weapons, it seems to cause your strikes to become more consistent. And when it's used within armor, it seems to build resistance to traumas that it takes.
That's badass. How much would this run me?
The scrap itself is very hard to get, but it would be hard to use for much else. I'm thinking about 250 gold to outfit your armor with this.
My friend, what is your name?
My name is Corson.
Corson. Let me write that down.
Yeah, and spell it correctly.
I got you. Kysun. Throw an R in there maybe somewhere.
Kusin.
My friend. What if I were to tell you that these adjustments that we're making to our armor are for the actual safety and well-being of this very landscape and this very city? As you see, we have me and my troop here, as we might seem like a band of misfits, and to the uninitiated eye, our plan is to actually venture forth into the Doral Wood and destroy unknown evil denounced to the city itself. And I implore this knowledge upon thee, and the efforts in which that I would be able to maybe get this for slightly cheaper than what you would normally charge. Was wondering if I'd be able to acquire this for 200 gold pieces, in the efforts in which that I will, that your daily life as you know it can continue and merrily move on unimpeded.
Roll a persuasion check, of course.
Let's go, dude. Come on, bitch. Let's get it. Don't do it. Don't fail me now. Oh, dude, I rolled like straight 15s this whole time. So that's going to be
Hey,
it's be 24 persuasion.
24.
+9.
He says he's cheesing halfway through your monologue. And he's like, I like your words, Magic Man. And
yeah, boy, I start like fucking flowing the road.
and he says, I believe you've got yourself a deal.
Sir, I don't think you understand how truly grateful I am. And I'll kind of slightly bow.
Anything for the safety of my city. And he stands up straight and offers his hand.
Yep.
And salutes with the other.
Damn. You know, hey, Patriots.
Yeah.
Our Patriots are hold cities together, just like yourself, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. And he
His whole demeanor
Shake your hand.
changes. He just becomes like incredibly patriotic and just that's funny.
Mhm.
I'll be sure to let others know of this fine service that you've given us thus far, and just the in good faith. Thank you.
I don't recommend telling them that I have more steam-casted steel.
Oh,
Because
absolutely not.
I don't.
Absolutely not. Customer service and upon a successful completion, of course, I will boast of the durability and hardiness of your wares, and I'll go ahead and kind of slide over the leather to him.
Thank you very much, and this will be done by tonight. Thankfully, they've done miracles with this steel, and it's easy to work with.
Amazing. And honestly, just in good faith, I'm gonna go ahead and just hand you the 200 gold now, sir.
Thank you very much. And you, good gentleman, and he gestures over to Hathod. Did you have business that you wished for us to tend to? You wanted your studded leather refurbished, upgraded?
Yes. I mean, are you able to and if you could reinforce it. Wouldn't mind that.
Is there any modification to it at present time? Is it just a
It's
studded leather?
Just studded
Okay.
leather.
Yes. We can get our leather worker on this.
Oh,
And you said you did wish for it to be reinforced?
yeah.
Okay. Repairing this would be about 10 gold, but for the reinforcing, that's going to be an additional 120. Is that fine?
Very well. Let me I will let me speak with the armorer beforehand. I'm in the looking for a new crossbow. I just not quite sure how much that will run me. If it runs me too much, I'll probably opt for that over this. But if you would at least kind of repair it over, get
We specialize in things that in leather and metal, not necessarily wood. There is a Fletcher that
well.
is in town, and
Yeah,
he would probably be able to work out better on your crossbow.
Well, I was telling him I was going to go check with them before and I would opt for reinforcing it.
Oh, okay.
However, if you would look it over and just kind of bring it back up to a newer condition.
Your crossbow, or
The leather, the studded
okay,
leather.
so you will have that left with us.
I'll hand it over. Yeah, I'll leave it with him for now, just to kind of repair it, but not reinforce it yet.
Okay, so yeah, you do hand him the 10 gold. Or it'll be 10 gold when on pickup.
Okay.
And then yeah, he takes your leathers and puts them up with on the rack of things to do.
Cool.
And if any of you have any more business,
I looked at my compatriots.
Yeah, could I sharpen my sword here? I'll pull out my short sword.
I mean, it would take longer for us to do some of the other work that we're doing for you, but I mean, we could just charge you a couple gold if you wanted to do it yourself. Spend the time.
I can do that. Do May I see your stock? Do you have weapons on hand?
I mean, not. We've got the standard weapons that we make for the guard, but other than that,
Nothing out of the ordinary.
um, no.
Very well. Do you know? Is there anyone in town who would?
Ooh,
Maybe a
good point.
purveyor of maybe
Magical.
objects. Yeah, objects or weapons that are out of the ordinary. Maybe
A
magical
magic
nature.
emporium of sorts? Maybe.
Any
Yes,
wands or staves?
There is a guy. He doesn't. He's not necessarily. He doesn't have a shop per se. It might take a bit of luck to find him. He does work with a lot of the craftsmen around here, but he's an elusive fellow. He shows up when he wants.
Elusive.
But we do occasionally. Yeah, I mean, if you check around with many of the craftsmen, I'm sure if you're looking for more things for pre-adventure gear, you might get more knowledge from those other shopkeepers.
Okay, much appreciated. You don't have any knowledge, do you?
Any knowledge of him, of what his whereabouts currently?
Yes.
No, he hasn't been here in a while. In fact, he was the one who dropped off who's managed to get his hands on the steel and sell it to us.
So there's no like actual established like arcane vendor that has a building or anything into the city of Gordon.
No, these typically are less surface level things.
Very well, much appreciated. We will unless we have any more business here, we'll return for our things later.
Indeed. Thank you, sir.
I think I need to go take a shit, so if we want to take a little bit of an intermission right now.
All right. Hey, we'll be back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. DM's got to take a number dose, so we'll go ahead and take a short intermission here. We'll be back to find this sketchy, elusive, arcane purveyor of goods. See you all shortly.
A number 2 with a chance of number 3.
What the fuck?
On streams.
Actually, hold on. Before we switch over, oh well. Hey, never mind then. Hey, no. This for after.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We already switched over.
No, you're good.
All right. We can. All right. Cool.
Okay.
We're back.
And...
Intermission over. Back into shopping. Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys finished up with business at the blacksmith?
Yes. As we kind of
smithy.
exit this dude's courtyard, I'm gonna say, well, gentlemen, it seems that we need to be scouting out this city and see if we can find this mysterious purveyor of arcane secrets. Because I, for one, first of all, him being elusive makes this, or whoever this entity is, being elusive means that their shit must be good. And second off, looks like this is our only option, so.
I mean, if they're able to bag those strange metals, then I'd assume so. They probably got stuff of equal value.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of the rest of my money. I am going to get a back problem carrying this around.
Yeah, he said my knees don't hurt yet, but all this money is gonna cause them to.
Get it?
All this money.
Hey, all that money can buy you multivitamins.
I can carry it for you.
I'm sure you can.
So Nathan, in terms of going about doing this, do we just need to roll investigation checks, or do you want us to actually go to different locations and try to inquire?
I mean, yeah, just go to wherever and maybe you'll find something.
Okay.
I didn't want to go the Fletcher, so we should start there.
You what?
All right, let's go ahead.
Fletcher?
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. We can inquire at the Fletcher, I suppose.
I did want to go get a
Inquire.
quick 99 Fletching real quick.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you guys unless you guys want to disperse some more. I'm gonna go back to the inn and I'll inquire there, and then I'll meet you guys. Well, do you guys want to meet back at the inn, or do you guys want to meet at the Fletcher?
We can meet back at the end.
Okay, I'll go as I make my way back. I'll check into a couple different establishments, and then I'll ultimately talk to the tavern keep and see if maybe we can get any beat on this individual. So I'll hit him with a quick. I'll see y'all shortly, and I'm gonna kind of jog off with my robes.
Runs off screen.
Yeah. Your robe flailing in the wind. He's Naruto running and
Yep.
where the hell? Okay. So to the Fletcher, I suppose, for both of you. Hot Hat and Salomon.
I guess Beal will
No,
follow
no.
me. Beal will follow me.
Yeah.
Both of yous.
Yeah,
Maybe
I heard
follow
you
me?
would. Yeah, I'll follow you.
Very well, very well. Yes, I proceed to the.
Okay. The blacksmith actually you managed to ask, and he tells you exactly where the Fletcher is, so you can waste a little time.
Very well, I plod along.
All right. You come up to a building, and it's got wood shavings on the ground everywhere. And you see, there's a couple like nicely made benches on the outside, and like a lot of it looks ornately carved, but all of the carving is like that area is not stained compared to the areas that are flat that are stained. Like someone has been going at this. And then around the back you can see a fenced off courtyard. But and all over this building you can see it's just like carved up.
Cool.
With like designs and things.
As I
But
go,
yeah.
I appreciate the carvings.
Alright. And you enter and see a similar scene on the inside as well.
It's, very nice work you have here.
And you see an elven man. He turns around and looks at you.
Take it back.
He says, "Oh, you appreciate it. All of my neighbors, they tend to just get pissed at me because my building looks all weird. But
Well, it'd be their loss. It is quite the art.
thank you. Is there business that we can get to? I have some things laid out. If you wish to just look at those first.
I assume you are a Fletcher.
Oh yes, very, very much so. I love carving up wood.
Do you I'm in the looking for a new crossbow. Do you have anything on hand? Together.
Do you already have one, or?
Yes, I have one, but it is old.
Can I take a look at it? I'm like to see if I can maybe work on that before maybe making you buy a whole new one.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Okay. He pulls out a bit of a monocle and puts it on as he's looking over it. Was there anything special about this crossbow, or is this also a mundane crossbow?
No, it's just like a dwarven crossbow. I mean, it might be a little fairly ornate, pretty
Okay.
warm though.
Bit of flair, but nothing magical.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's like running his hands over it, almost like avoiding the parts that are metal. But then he looks up at you, and do you have all of your stuff on you?
Meaning what? Everything I
Like
own.
yeah, what kinds of things that you own would be on you?
I guess I would have brought my shield. I have like an old ironbark shield.
How about like just the miscellaneous stuff?
Miscellaneous stuff. Like that's wood.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Or just stuff in general.
I don't know what things that aren't too large to have to put somewhere.
I have a handgun tucked in my belt.
All right, I'll just ask the question. Do you have the wood on you?
The wood.
Yeah,
What wood?
the knot. I'm pretty sure you were the one who had that, right?
No, the knot of wood I gave those other freaks, the fucking researchers.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
They actually gave that back to you.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, you got it
Good.
back. Nice.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I handed it to him for them to look over, but I mean, I thought it was cool. I originally grabbed it, so I would have taken it back. When it
Okay.
was...
Yeah. Yeah. They managed to get what they wanted out of it.
Okay, then, yeah, I'll give him that.
Okay. And he looks over you and he's like, "Oh, do you happen to have any sort of wood that you'd like me to potentially work with?"
I have this, and I pull out the weird knot of wood.
Ah, yes, I figured. What? And he like looks over it and adjusts the monocle a little bit, and it's about like fist sized for him, maybe a little bit smaller for you. This is very very unique. So you see the mica wood that this is that this is made of. It is very friendly with all other woods and can very easily be integrated into pretty much any project.
All right.
And I believe I could find a way to put this into your crossbow, should you so wish.
I mean, sure, if it makes it easier for you.
I mean, I would go about fixing up anything else that you would wish on the crossbow, but I would be able to incorporate this, and it only does good things.
Does it add any unique properties, or is it just?
Oh, absolutely, but it's not necessarily the easiest to know exactly what it's going to do.
Huh. I mean, don't got much to lose. I'd say go right ahead.
Yeah. So, I guess. Make a perception check.
Ooh, let's go. I'm onto this guy.
This guy's fiending, bro. He wants to work on this wood.
27.
Dang.
27.
27. I'm locked in.
Walked in.
As he begins to like think, he's like, so, there's a guy that I know that he's able to do this process. And you as you're as he's doing that, as he's like bringing up this guy, he's like looking off into the corner of his store.
What the fuck
And-
did I walk away?
And you're like following his gaze.
Yeah, I kind of look over like this guy's a little weird. Like I do kind of like follow his gaze because he's kind of tweaking.
And you notice that like there's a bunch of patches all throughout the corner of the store that don't necessarily look quite right with like the rest of the store.
Like patchwork, like something like damage was patched maybe, or like
less so that, but like
No.
portions of it just aren't congruent with the surrounding areas. Like
Hmm.
it all is similar with like that carven, like almost erratically carven wood. It's schizo drawing on walls or something. But there's just portions of it.
An interesting craftsman, you say. We'd actually been looking for somebody of the nature. The blacksmith mentioned somebody, some sort of a vendor of maybe magic something, magic items maybe.
Oh, I suppose you very well have heard of him then.
Do you know where he is?
He very recently had a bit of an incident in my shop. but he doesn't necessarily like to be brought up. But if you already know about him, um, he's going to be back by my store here soon today. And I may be able to have you meet with him.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, it'd be much appreciated.
And hopefully he can.
We have a bit of a business we're taking care of, and we could use a thing or two.
Maybe you can purchase that thing off of him so that he doesn't bring it in my store again.
Raise an eyebrow at him.
I'm sure you can talk with him about that when he comes here.
Very well.
I don't want to talk about what he did.
That's fair enough. Are you able to? What would it cost for you to do this work on my weapon here?
Well, it'll be a team effort, and since he's imbuing it with the wood, so we'll come to that once you meet with him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, in the meantime, I do I am looking for some more crossbow bolts. I was wondering, depending on your level of expertise, if we could somehow work these into them. I think they have some unique properties, and I'll set down the Periton feathers.
Oh. And he's looking over them. Some of them are a bit chipped. But yes, I believe, and I may very well. And are you looking for something beyond just putting these in bolts? In fact, that the purveyor that came through, he actually did. I did purchase some new bolts off of him. If you'd
Oh,
like
you
to
did?
look at those.
Oh, let me take a look.
Yeah, he busts out a case, and it's like almost a nice shadow box case. It's relatively small, but it's got 10 almost like completely like very shiny silver looking bolts. I may very well even be able to incorporate those feathers onto these, because these currently just have normal fletching.
But what are they?
Oh
What are
yes, so these very special. They are, well, this is what he told me. They are echo bolts. He did try one out, and which, I mean, maybe all the more willing to buy it. It managed to survive being shot, and it still appears to be intact. And he picks up one of them and looks at it, and it puts it back. After being shot, several seconds later, it shoots again. It's very weird, but it's very bit weird to look at and try and wrap your head around. But it certainly dealt what looked to be the same amount of damage as the first bolt, but it's in the exact same area that you had shot it.
Huh. Are they easy to find once you shoot them? If they're just
Well,
flying?
that depends on how accurate you are and how well you know your shots. Like any bolt.
A decent shot. Like to think. Solomon, what are you doing during this?
During this, he's poking around the shelves and stuff. Just kind of waiting his turn to ask, like.
I mean, you're welcome to it, but
Okay, yeah. But before all that, Solomon, as you're walking around, yeah, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Bro, just brandish the 9.
Ooh, that's not great. What's my bonus to perception? Oh wow, okay, I got a +5, so that's a 12. So
Oh, 12?
middling. Yeah.
Okay. God damn. All right, I get. Never mind. You're walking around and you're just perusing through the wares. You see some nice bolts put on. You see arrow or some crossbow limbs, some crossbow stocks, bows. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Balrog's gone into his third establishment asking, "Hey, so there's this magic man that apparently roams the city of Gordon. Have you heard anything?"
I'd like you to make it an investigation check.
All right, bet. Yeah. Oh, damn, boy. I really hope these rolls hold up when, I'm fighting the boss for my, actual life. But investigation is going to be actually... Oh, wow, I do not have a very high investigation. It's going to be 20. An absolutely disgustingly unnatural 20.
Very hideous 20.
Very dirty 20. Naughty.
Yeah, you're going around, and are you going to any shops in particular?
Yeah, not particularly. I'm just gonna say, that's a butcher. I'm gonna go in there.
Okay. You're going around, and you hear people that know of him, but not a lot of them know his specific whereabouts.
You don't know exactly. Oh, you don't know exactly where he is. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Until maybe about an hour goes by, and you manage to find someone, and they tell you that they remember last seeing him leaving the Fletcher a day ago.
Fletcher. This is after an hour, though.
Yeah, now about an hour of searching.
Okay. So then.
I'm just asking around.
This is in the future, considering they just went to the store. So I guess once I find that out, I'll just be like, okay, I guess I'll just go to the inn, see if I can lock down any information. But that's where we said we were gonna meet, so that's where I'll go.
Okay. Tallman, did you want to do any business? And let's actually Hadhot, are you done with your business? You're gonna
these echo bolts.
Okay. They're gonna run you 40 gold each. That is without putting the new fletching on. It'll be additional 10 gold per to put the fletching on them. And I can put it'll be 10 gold to put on fletching on any other bolts.
How much improvement do you think these would make over a normal bolt? I haven't never used such a feather for fletching.
They
might
not necessarily improve it. The characteristics of the feather itself aren't necessarily the greatest for flight, but I know Peritons, they're magical creatures. They could very well do something else besides improving flight.
Do you think your acquaintance would know more about it?
I'm sure he might be able to tell you something, although it could be at the cost of coin.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but if you don't mind, I might hold off just to see what he has to offer.
Yeah, just come back in about an hour and a half.
Okay.
He should probably be back by then.
I have a few things I'm looking at, but only a limited amount of money to spend.
All right. Valra, you were doing that for about an hour.
I'm gonna go to the inn and just be like, go up to the barkeep and say, listen. There's a magic man that roams Gordon. He has, for what I'm told, he has magical items and artifacts that he apparently sells or deals in. I'm like whispering. I was wondering if you know.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be at the Fletcher later.
I just leave. Fuck! Alright. And I'll throw like a gold behind me and towards him.
He catches it. He
Appreciate
shrugs. He shrugs to another guy at the bar.
I'm like not shaking my head. God, what a waste of time. Whatever. Well, now we know for sure he's gonna be at the Fletcher. I wonder if Hadhot has already left. I'm gonna start running. Kind of going back.
Okay.
See if I can catch him.
Solomon, what was your business that you wish to conduct?
Um, Mostly just kind of looking around for any wands or staves, any
Bones or
magical pendants.
magical pendants? Bones, staves, and magical pendants. Nothing piques your interest with the Fletcher, in the Fletcher shop. But overhearing Hadhot's discussion with the Fletcher, seems like you may very well be able to find what you want with this purveyor.
Oh, is that's what Valroy's
He,
looking for. Okay, I'll go and try and catch up with him.
well, Hadhot's also looking for him as well, or he's waiting for him. He knows where he's going to be.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're done here. We know the magic man is going to be at the shop, so we're gonna go back to the inn to meet Balroy.
Hold on, I'm just curious though. Wouldn't technically, if that was conversation was shorter than my hour of looking, they probably passed me as I was going store to store asking. So wouldn't they have already been at the inn in theory? I think that makes sense.
Time moves differently in this weirdo shop.
In this weird store, you're talking to him for an hour about bolts, dude. Oh. Would they already have been there, Nathan? Depending on the timeline, or no? I guess depending on how long.
Passed through before.
I mean, you guys probably took a while talking about
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. So
and then eventually you guys went back.
How close is the Fletcher to the inn?
I mean, it's in the same quarter of the city.
So I probably run into them going back then, going back to the Fletcher.
Yeah. Okay. You guys will end up running into each other probably about like hour and a half after you guys dispersed.
I make eye contact with Hadhot and like keep looking, then double take and be like, I keep forgetting that you've redone everything, and so you're throwing me off, my friends. I'm like out of breath.
At least you got the bear.
That's true. Bertha, I guess, should be a dead giveaway, but I digress.
Well, Bertha's actually chilling in the alley.
That's exactly why I didn't recognize you, because she wasn't here. Oh, goodness. I've been running around. Good news. The Magic Man is going to be at the Fletcher. Well, I guess he frequents the Fletcher. I don't know when, but from my investigation and my deduction of locations, multiple establishments, and the tavern and the bartender has told me that the individual we're looking for is going to be at the Fletcher of all places. Which, ironically enough,
You did all that, huh?
yeah.
Well, we walked straight to the Fletcher, and that's exactly what he told us. Well, at least you got your morning exercise in.
Yep.
You could use it.
Yeah, I think I aired out finally all the sauce out of my sleeves. I think that they're finally not. I mean, they're crusty a little bit, but at least they're not
You
damp.
really could work off all those sweet cakes that you ate last night.
Is that what I was doing? Besides you dropping on my head, was I eating a bunch of pastries, I suppose?
Yeah, there was a few half-eaten ones on the table, and you seemed to devour them.
Okay, yeah, I can see that, I guess. Yeah, blacked out Balroy is goofy, funny Balroy, so we'll just we'll try to keep him contained from here on, especially since we have important business to do. Well, when exactly is this individual supposed to be at the Fletcher then?
It's only about. So how long would it taken us to get to the tavern?
Maybe like 20 minutes.
It's only about an hour and a half from about.
Yeah, it's approaching about time.
half an hour ago. I mean, we could probably head back that way. Guess we'd probably been chilling at the tavern for like a little bit, kind of.
Yeah, you guys might have been.
A few things, and then yeah, we should probably head back that way.
Wait, so am I running into you coming from the Fletcher, or am I running to you going to the tavern? Or me going to the tavern?
All of the above.
Look, it's
Word.
not important right now. We're going back to Fletcher.
You know what?
The Magic Man gonna be there.
I've been to so many establishments and so many places that every time is blending together. I don't even know where I am anymore.
Well, we appreciate your effort.
Thanks. You know, I do it for you guys, my best friends. Fuck, why did I even? Why did I?
And he points his finger at himself.
Yeah, Solomon, I do it for you. Yep.
Why?
Yeah. Anyway, let's say that now.
Bro said why. Listen, guys. Let's go buy some magical items and loosen up this weight in our pockets, shall we? But if you're asking, as we continue to walk, if you're asking why I do it for you, Solomon, and for this group that we've come to find, well, yeah, I'm just, I guess, finding, yeah, whatever.
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine. I'm just not gonna speak on it. Or I don't say anything further, and then Valor just kind of goes silent, and he just
trails off.
Yeah, and he just kind of takes a couple minutes and walks in silence.
All right. Are you guys gonna be heading back?
Let's head back to the Fletcher. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, let's head on back that way.
All right. And you come up through the front, and you can see a door out through the back, and there's a cart out there, and the Fletcher, he's in the doorway talking with someone.
I want to immediately look
Probably
at this.
like 20, 30 feet across the store.
I want to see what this individual he's talking to looks like.
Do we ring the bell?
You can't see out. You can only make out like the cart and the Fletcher. He's just like leaning against the door.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll head inside.
Okay. Yeah, you enter in.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is there a bell on the door?
No, and he doesn't notice you as you guys come in.
Is there a bell anywhere I can ring?
You don't see one, no.
Ring! I keep that loot on me.
Oh, word.
I strum my...
Oh yeah, he perks up and turns around. He's like, and he turns back to you guys. Says, turns back to the to who he was talking to. Says a couple words and he walks over and he's like, okay. So he arrived just in time. He just got here, and I believe he has a couple new things, and we can discuss together.
Many
for
thanks.
Making a crossbow.
Many thanks, my friend, for arranging this meeting.
Yes.
Most helpful.
You have no idea exactly the what your efforts have done in the defense of the city and what might come about in the near future. Like side eye. Anyway, so let's get to business.
Yes, he just a forewarning. He doesn't necessarily like his business being talked about openly, but he's more than willing to accept new vetted customers.
I see.
Okay.
And if you'll come on out back.
Okay.
I assume you will vouch for us?
I believe I've already mentioned you that you will be here, and well, I'm sure he's okay with some more coin in his pocket.
Well, thank you.
And he leads you outside into this courtyard, and the courtyard out back behind his shop is just a mulch back yard. It might be like pieces of grass sticking out, or it's just scrub, but the rest of it is just covered in the fine, lightly rotting layer of just wood chips and sawdust.
Amazing.
Interesting.
And pulled up in with a cart, you see a tiefling.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be tiefling with a name that starts with W.
Wilbo.
Okay,
Sorry,
no.
no Wilbos.
Dang. All right.
A tiefling. Let's see.
It's
let's
Tilbo,
see.
the tiefling.
Yeah, a red tiefling. I don't know if they're all red, but
It's up for debate, I suppose,
either way, yeah.
in the community.
And he just nothing too descriptive. They have a hood with spaces for their horns to poke out of.
Dang, I wish I had a hood. Okay, I pop my collar up more.
That goofy robe.
And he
Dude,
says,
I'm rocking it.
hello. I was told that you may well need help with modifying your crossbow.
Greetings. Yes, if you're in the business of doing such a thing, then yeah.
I've definitely interacted with my fair share of magical materials and objects throughout my time. I may be able to infuse it. I've done something similar. It would be ready in another few hours. I only planned on dealing with the Fletcher today, but I'm willing to take a bit more time.
Okay, yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. And so it's not necessarily that hard to do, but it definitely requires a special eye and special hand. So I think it'll be about 100 gold to infuse this into your crossbow.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Wait, what is
And
it?
I'm sure I can split some of the cost with the Fletcher, have him repair whatever I can't quite mess with.
Hold on, what are you doing to your crossbow? What's going on?
Using it with something I found, some wood.
Oh. Alright. Cool.
Is that fine enough?
Oh yeah, and if you don't mind, we'd probably all, and I'll kind of like look at you guys, Solomon and Alroy. It's like we wouldn't mind taking a look at anything else you have to offer.
Yeah, what's in the cart, my friend? I'm curious as to what other items you might have. We are in the market. We are...
Well, I'm happy to say that I am just the person that you are looking for. And he rifles through a couple chests and like almost sets out a bit of a additional table extending from the rear of the wagon. And he starts laying things out. And the first thing, this is going to take a little while. The first thing he lays out, first thing he lays out is just a pickaxe. And then he puts down like an amulet. He puts down like an amulet with like a weirdly shaped crystal, strung in it. And just like a massive just like cloth that he puts down with the salt and sets down with a solid thump. He brings out a very strange white cloak, and a knife with a scabbard, which one? And a leather pouch that looks very, very well crafted, ornate filigree all throughout it, and what looks just like a golden drawstring. He sets that out, and then a collection of 4 bracelets. And if you would like,
Friendship bracelets! Yo, we can get...
Friendship.
Yeah, dude, Felburners and Dust, we can get official.
oh, are you interested in the bracelets?
Yes. What are the bracelets?
all
do?
We
right.
all get a piece of a heart bracelet and then we put it all together.
Yeah, dude, we can
Yeah.
with our powers combined.
These, he brings them out and he sets them out, and they're like almost interwoven gold and silver, almost like vines, like coiled up, and all of them they're identical. And so these are very, very special. They are all identical, crafted in the exact same way, in the exact same place, at the exact same time, with the exact same materials. They are all intertwined, and magic can course between them, allowing someone else to do the actions of one of your spells for you.
Whoa.
Huh.
What? Wait. What
And-
is that? What?
These will allow you effectively to be able to cast spells through each other.
Oh, that's badass.
And for the mechanical explanation, you are able any person is able to, on someone else's turn, they're able to use their reaction to facilitate you casting a spell. And it'll be from their location but using all of your stats.
Whoa, dude, that's
Oh, okay.
crazy.
Interesting.
What's the range on these bad boys?
So far, we just have to be able to see each other.
I looked at my homies. Looked at my crew. Looked at my party here.
But you are gonna have to coordinate with each other if we want to make them work.
Seems interesting.
I don't know if I want to burn money on that.
Okay, let's keep
Well,
looking then. Let's keep looking.
I'm only willing to sell them in pairs.
How much a pair?
They are 400 each
Wait, each like
But-
for one?
for one, yeah.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm thinking I'm thinking the same thing, Solomon. I think that we might bark up a different tree. That amulet.
I mean, well, okay, yes. I have plenty more goods. So this is a it's a quite a rare material. It's mist from the bottoms of the ocean. There are vents that just spew the very magic that the world is based off of. Or so they say, and so the Tritons say anyway. And they've been able to mine out some crystals from it. And these crystals, they are able to save your life. Should you take lethal damage, you are instantly apparated 30 feet away.
What?
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, my man, you got yourself a deal. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, so
And,
how much are you willing to? My eyes look so small when I take my glasses off. It's funny how that works.
And it uses the 40k scatter dice.
Oh shit! Does it really?
What?
Just
Yeah.
into a wall and I still suffocate and die.
Yeah, it puts you as far in that direction as possible. And if you roll a hit on the scatter dice, then it takes you where you would instantly, like the location that instantly comes to your mind where you would rather be.
I look over to Hadhog and go, "Looks like you're in luck. Looks like you won't have to be the one that saves me. I'll be the one that saves me."
Bit of insurance wouldn't help.
It would not help.
What's that supposed to mean, Hadhog?
A bit of insurance wouldn't be bad.
Bro, hey, Valor takes lethal damage. Bro just pulls the fucking gun out to where I apparate and goes, "See you later, chum."
Anyway,
How much for this?
you might.
This will run you 300 gold.
Done.
But I will say, it works because the crystal shatters. You won't be able to get it back.
I'm fine with that.
All right,
Wait, hold on.
well,
Does it have like any like restoring properties? Like if I were to take lethal damage, do I like heal or would I become like, or am I just in a different space?
I think you avoid. I've been told that you avoid whatever would have slain you, but
Oh, interesting. You
other
said
than that,
300?
300 gold.
All right, I'm gonna go and count out 300 gold, and then it's called. What is it called?
It's called Crystallized Mist.
Crystallized
meth.
mist. Say meth.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I look at this? And I'll gesture to the pickaxe.
Oh, that's something pretty cool that we received recently. Well, sorry about that. But
I pay no.
well, I can't quite sell it to the general store. The people who frequent there, this is more valuable than the people there. This
Sometimes it takes
is,
more to admire a hardy, hefty pickaxe.
but at the same time, somehow I can't quite get it to sell it to anyone else, any of the craftsmen here. But
wrong?
it is a multi-tool. And he picks up the pickaxe, and it becomes a saw in his hand. It becomes a chisel.
Oh, what? That's so cool.
It becomes it
I
becomes
doubt
a
it.
pitchfork. It becomes a scythe. Hell, this thing can even turn into a plow, and it operates into just an entire plow.
What the hell? By the gods.
And then he puts it back, brings it back into a chisel. Any tool that you've ever seen, this thing will do its best to mimic it.
Huh. Where would one even find something like this?
That's a great question. Me.
Interesting. How much for it?
What's 100 gold to you?
What's 100 gold to me?
Yeah.
100 gold multi-tool.
I can't spell for shit right now.
What else did he have there? He had the sack.
Yeah, so he put out the pickaxe, he put out the amulet, just like a bundle of cloth with something solid in the middle, a very strange white cloak. Now that you're looking at it a little bit harder, a very ornate pouch, a dagger in a leather scabbard.
How big is
And-
the dagger? Is it like
and
a
then
dagger
the,
size, or is it a large dagger? Nice shiny dagger.
It looks like it would be used for throwing, like just judging from the size.
Oh, okay. What is that pouch there?
Are you talking about the ornate one?
Yeah, the ornate pouch. Hopefully, it's a mystery bag full of gold.
I'm slipping on this necklace over my neck,
That
tucking it in.
may very well be a bit above your budget, but I'll show you it anyway. And he
And he called
whisks
you
it out.
poor, Hadad, even though you're looking all nice and fresh today. That's crazy.
He whisks it out, and it's almost translucent, almost opaque, like a quicksilver-looking texture. And you almost feel like you can see into it, like almost infinitely, but at the same time you just can't quite. It's hard to grasp what you're looking at. This is something quite special. This is able to give you more time.
Solomon needs that.
Well, I should say
He's
it's
old.
able to steal some more time.
Oh.
You're able to steal the time from a creature. And to explain how it actually works, you're able to place someone else into stasis. And instead of them taking a turn, you take a turn.
What? How much is that?
This, my friends,
99
will run
jillion.
you 1,800 gold.
Aw,
Okay.
That's
a bit of
expensive.
more than we have at the moment. Or else you'd have yourself a deal.
Dang.
Would you? Okay, a
Solomon,
bit
what's
too,
piquing your interest? What do you?
bit too rich.
I mean, that one sounds kind of nice, but
And then
do you have
the
anything?
I'll be right back.
the Fletcher, he comes over and he's like, "Hey, show him what you, show him the thing that you dropped in my shop." And I kind of want to wait for Valor to get back.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. Um.
What did he drop?
A Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, he dropped a Rubik's Cube that he couldn't solve. He was like, "Fuck!" And he spiked it into the ground.
Slam dunked it.
Yo. Where did this guy go? He didn't even say anything.
They won't.
He went AWOL, motherfucker.
Japan is attacking.
Japan. Well, I guess I'll show you something else while your other buddy's gone.
What about that the cloak?
Yes, this cloak. Yeah, I still don't know what this thing is made out of. But if you look at it a little bit too hard, it looks really weird. And he holds it up, and in like your peripheral, it looks like almost just like a white cloak. But as you're looking like more harder at it, like all of any sort of shadows or texture with it almost just like disappears as your vision just almost like sinks into it, and it forms almost like a ghostly just sheet of white, like you're seeing through the world into the background.
It's like a cloaking field, kind of.
Yeah, this is the cloak of the Planewalker. It allows you to meld within the ethereal plane, meld in between, I suppose, and adopting some of the properties of being within the ethereal plane, such as resistance to mundane effects.
Like what?
Blows from weapons, primarily. Other various magical effects are more effective, but it'll be harder to be struck.
Huh. How much for that one?
And you'll be able to see into the ethereal plane. And this one,
That's something a normal person would want to do.
well, are you normal people?
Suppose not for long.
Yes, this will run you about 500.
What about you, Solomon? You want to be even more mad than you are?
I don't know. I've already got a pretty decent thing going with the cloak I've got.
Right, well. You said there was also like a lump of fabric. Or was that the cloak?
Oh no, that was something else. God damn, where is this guy?
What about this thing here?
Oh my, that if you declined on the other one, then you may decline on this one simply due to the price. But that is what's known as a source stone, and he unwraps it from the cloth, and it's a very deep black, crystal jewel looking object. It's currently inert at the moment, but anyone who knows it's there can have a stray thought and activate it. and when it's active, it amplifies magic within about 10 feet of it.
Huh.
And anyone within 10 feet of the Source Stone while it is active, they have +2 to hit with spells and magical abilities. But if they are to be affected by a magical saving throw, the DC is too higher if they are within 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Interesting. How much for that object?
This will run you 1,200 gold.
1,200. Well, these are quite the collection of wares.
Oh, hell, I'll just tell you about the knife as well. I'll just get you to know everything.
Yeah, I was about to ask about it.
This is very special. I mean, I pulled it off someone, but they trusted this knife to the death, clearly. And it's able to almost animate itself for the owner. And he takes it and he just hucks it across the way into the wall of the Fletcher's building, and it sticks into the wall and then proceeds by itself out, and it plunges itself back against the wall, and does that a couple more times, floating just to just basically keep attacking the wall before eventually falling back down to the ground.
Can it return to your hand too?
It's mostly about doing your work for you. It doesn't quite return to you.
Huh. That is quite nice. How much for that?
This one is also going to be 500 gold.
Yo, Hat Hot, I blinked and missed it. What was that?
Oh,
do I need to give you the lowdown on some of the things that you?
Yeah,
missed?
just give me.
Blinked for about 4.5 minutes.
Yo, can you,
Basically, it's all expensive and unique, but the cloak might be interesting.
What did you leave on? Last year.
The bag.
That he was opening it, or that
the bag that he explained the bag already. I just want to know what other items he explained.
Like the orb.
The bag with the orb, yeah, where you can. It's like,
you steal it.
It's like $1,800 or something.
Okay, yeah. And then he went to the I think it was the cloak. So yeah, he has the cloak of the Planewalker. It allows you to meld within both the material and the ethereal plane.
Okay, how much was that?
And you adopt the resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical effects.
Ooh.
And that is for 500 gold.
Nice. What was it?
And then there was the did you miss the multi-tool?
No, I
No,
saw
that was the first thing. That was the first thing. Yeah. There was the Source Stone, and as long as someone knows it's there and knows that they can activate it, anyone is able to make a reaction to activate this Source Stone with a stray thought, and anyone within 10 feet of it is able to add +2 to spell attacks.
Oh damn!
But any creature within 10 feet of it must also add 2 to the DC of magical effects.
Okay.
And then there was the. Did I say anything else? Oh yeah, the knife. It was a knife that, when thrown, it'll animate itself as a spiritual weapon.
Oh, that's cool.
To attack.
That's awesome. Whoa, dude! I'm back. All right. Thanks for the update, Hat Hod and Solomon. Appreciate that. Pretty cool items. What are y'all thinking?
And there's one more thing that Fletcher wants to show you, but it is, proven to be very dangerous. And he looks like a bit apologetically over at the Fletcher.
Blew up his
And
house.
he just shakes his head. Yeah, he goes and rifles through something. He pulls out another. It's just in a normal leather bag. I'm not gonna let you handle this for your own safety. And he brings it out, and he says, "Oh, this is what I'm calling it, an orb of evocation. I haven't been able to see anyone get any use out of this aside from just throwing it. But when it's thrown, whenever it impacts, it just explodes elemental energy of varying strengths."
That's more up my alley.
Well, then there you
And
go.
you can go and pick it back up. I may or may not have nearly blown out a corner of his shop, dropping this, showing it to him.
Does it attune to the user, or could we expect it to be thrown back right at us?
Don't throw it at anyone who knows how to throw. Throw it back.
I'll say that.
Let's say that.
And you don't necessarily have to throw it at something. You can throw it at anything.
How much for that apparatus?
This one will be 700 gold.
Beal's gonna just. I think I would like unless anyone else would like it. I think I'm gonna buy the cloak if that's. And he's gonna just like slightly kind of like move forward, if anyone wants to detest.
Did you take his gold or?
He has it.
Okay.
He's-
All right.
He
Very
just,
well.
He like reaches into it. He reaches into his bag into the collar piece. Starts like plopping money down and like doesn't like truly understand. Like he's just like. And Valor's like, hold on, we have to, hold on, and like it's like the coins are falling everywhere. He's like still doing it. No, stop. And as the rest of you continue to shop, Valor's gonna help Beal count out. How much was it for the cloak?
The cloak was 500.
Okay, he's gonna help Beal count out 500. What's it called?
The cloak of the Planewalker.
And what you said just gives you resistance to.
It melds you with the ethereal plane, allowing you to interact with it as if you were the material plane.
Wait, and what is your resistance to things?
Yeah, and it also gives you resistance to non-magical attacks or non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Okay. Okay, but we're counting a gold right now.
All right.
I think at minimum I'll take this multi-tool.
Okay.
Turn myself into
All right.
one dwarf crafting guild. Would this be able to turn into an anvil?
It's typically things you use your hands on instead of using something else on it.
Oh, right. Interesting. Now, I'll set down 100 gold and pick up the pickaxe.
And did you want to like try it, see if it would turn into anything?
Yeah, can I switch it to a shovel?
Yep. It just becomes the kind of shovel that you're thinking of, although maybe not quite as nicely made as you might have thought. But it's
I'll
it's a
switch
serviceable
it to-
shovel.
Switch it to a hammer.
It
Nope,
almost just
the
like
shovel.
it apparates
What'd you
Showing
say?
us all this like
into a bit of a hammer.
hundreds of gold worth magic items and then just shovel.
Yeah.
Shovel. It turned into a cart.
Yeah, it turns into like a bit of a maybe like a hand cart, like a wheelbarrow
yeah.
type thing.
Like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh. Saw.
All right, you want it for 100 gold?
Oh, yes. I would very
All
much
right.
so.
Go ahead and take 100 gold out of your stores.
How much does the chromatic spear cost?
The chromatic sphere was 700.
700. Okay.
$700 on the block.
700. Is there anything else? I mean, anything else you guys would like to know about, or maybe re-explain? Do you guys remember everything that he has?
I think so.
What was
Um,
the?
I'm gonna leave the steamer trunk in this store and then put the rest of the gold in the bag and take it with me.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it.
All right.
nice.
I'm down to enough gold I can keep it on my person.
Hell yeah.
There you
I
go.
think.
Would I pay you to work the crossbow?
Oh yes, that was another 100 gold.
The fletcher. Okay, yeah, here you go.
What was the other thing that you said? It was. What else does he have left? Sorry.
He's got the knife. He's got the cloak.
How much was the knife? How much was the knife?
500.
Ooh. Yo,
And then there are still the bolts for 40 each, and then 10 gold for doing the fletching on bolts, which provides an additional effect.
Oh,
Not quite known just yet.
well, would this guy do it? Can I ask him?
Do you ask him?
Yeah, I'll produce the small bag of paraton feathers. I'll say, you seem to be well versed in magical properties. I have these paraton feathers, which I believe are innately magical. Do you have any idea what I could use them for? In regards to, say, fletching or the sort?
Well, it looks like your buddy over there. He's got a nice cloak of him. But things tend to be doing different things depending on the context that they're used. As a weapon, typically those feathers, they are very resistant to attack. They almost adapt to what's going on. I think it'll have maybe a similar but opposite effect with the fletchings. Maybe it might be able to overcome some sort of resistances.
Oh. Okay.
498, 499, 500. There you go, Beal. Pay the man. Beal's gonna push the coins over to the magic tiefling man of the magic man, and going to then just elegantly just don the cloak.
Nice clasp, very fancy silver brooch.
Very nice,
Clasp it onto
Beal.
Beal.
Looks very nice. It complements your skin, or lack thereof, I suppose. But me and Beal are also talking, and we're gonna actually go both in on that knife or that dagger as well. So
Nice shiny dagger.
nice shiny dagger. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and that's gonna be 500. You said.
Fine choice. Probably would have picked it up if I had more disposable income.
Me and Beal. Oh wait, do you want it?
I don't quite got enough. I would probably end up picking up these crossbow bolts, and that might kind of run me out.
Well, I think. Well, we'll. What's the dagger called, Nathan?
I called it the loyal boot knife.
Oh, nice.
All right. As I exchange and I kind of grab it off the table, or he hands it to me or whatever, I'm just gonna. Well, in that case, we can go and discuss a little bit later as to who can actually, and I kind of show it to the rest of the group who will take this. But me and Beal went in on it because I figured it'd be good for this upcoming fray. So I'm gonna go and just slide it into my bag, and then put my.
And
bag
aside
back.
from animating, that is a +2 dagger.
Oh shit, for real?
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. All right, sweet.
Oh.
I'm gonna say animate / +2 dagger.
Oh yeah, and okay, and then you guys still have the stuff from blacksmith as well.
Yeah, boy. I'm out though. I'm just hey with this, and as I slide the dagger into my bag with that, Beal has a couple hundred more gold pieces, but I'm out. So, but I feel like this is well worth for the upcoming, for what we're about to deal with. So I think that it's good to kind of throw an investment at it. So.
Uh, and I appreciate your patronage.
Anything
All
else,
right.
gents?
Well,
If any of you have any extra change, I know some of the other things that I have are too expensive. I did drop a few, generally less expensive, objects off with the apothecary in.
okay.
I like how you
This
tell us
might be
that after we spend all our money.
Well, I only just remembered. I apologize.
That's okay. I figured we might stop by, or maybe we'll see.
And then, yeah, if you don't mind, I think I'll pick up those bolts and maybe attach these parrots and feathers to them.
Then the Fletcher he chimes in. He's how much for those for them, or excuse me, how many of them?
I'll take the lot of them.
A lot of them. And do you want feathers on all of them?
If you'd be so kind.
That'll be 500 for all
Yes.
10. And do you want the fletching done on any other bolts of yours?
We're going somewhere where I believe we'll need them. I guess he said 10 per.
You said yeah, you'll have 10 of the echoing bolts.
10, I'll have 10 echo bolts. Enhanced. Does that basically
Yes.
make them magic?
Yes. Well, the echoing bolts are already magical.
Echo bolts are magic, but that makes them magical magic.
Yeah. Mhm.
Magic on your magic on your magic.
200. I think. Well, because to overcome resistance, even if your crossbow is magic, your ammunition has to be magic as well, right?
I mean, yeah. If it is no, whatever strikes them has to be magical. I would say.
Um. Yes, I believe I will. Do I have enough feathers to do 20 crossbow bolts?
I mean, the fletchings on crossbow bolts aren't necessarily that big, and you have very large feathers from the Periton.
I
Oh,
have.
it's really like this big.
I have quote many parrots and feathers.
Yeah.
The old mini.
Okay. Does it use all of them or
I'd say yeah, you'll use up the feathers.
use them all? Okay. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind fletching them, if these would come in quite handy.
And just the 10 echo bolts, right? Or do you?
The 10 echo bolts fletched, and then if you wouldn't mind refletching these handful of bolts I have here.
A handful, so 5.
I do count
5 more.
What?
How many more?
20.
20 additional.
700 gold.
Okay, so all right, the 10 bolts, and then the
700
another
gold,
20.
and then how much is one single bolt? I'm at 19.
It'll be 10 each.
10 gold each.
Yeah, for each regular bolt. That's enhanced.
Now, how much does one regular crossbow bolt cost?
Oh, you want to purchase more of those?
Well, I have 19. I wanted to round it up to 20.
Oh, well, he'll just throw in another one.
Okay, cool. Cool, yeah. So I'll hand over him 700 gold.
All right, I got my work cut out for me for the rest of the day.
Sir.
Dang.
So yeah, the crossbow and then all the boldy bolts.
The moldy bolts.
And yeah, I guess while we let you guys work, we can head on over to the apothecary.
Solomon, did you wish to buy the orb or the other orb?
Buy the grenade. Buy
Buy
the
the
whole
grenade.
I bought the grenade.
Okay, yeah, all right. Just making sure.
Guys. Yeah.
700 gold.
Money.
You be very, very careful with that.
If it falls out of the
Did I
pouch,
get-
does he explode?
Oh no.
Thrust my hand out holding it. Oops.
It's like when Dr. Nefario, he's talking to the little girl in Despicable Me. He's like, "Do you want to explode?"
Dude, that's exactly it. Yeah, Solomon, be careful with that. We don't need to be blowing off any limbs unnecessarily before.
And then,
No,
Valra, you bought the crystallized mist, right?
Crystallized mist, the dagger, and Bill bought the cloak.
Yeah, right.
Cocaine for it.
Yo.
The cocaine. Well, as we I think we're all good to go here. I mean, do we all want to head over to the apothecary? I'm about out, but I mean, maybe pick up some health potions.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe look at least.
I'm sure you guys could
we're
pool
gonna-
money. I left some very useful things over there.
All right, let's
Okay.
do that. ODM, if we can make it a little quick though, just considering time.
You guys teleport over to the
What?
apothecarian.
Dude, we're like,
Yeah,
it's
did
I-
wizards.
Did I
You
end
can
up
actually use my teleportation nexus.
Oh.
You can use my torment nexus to get there. If you all would just put your hand in.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't trick me, magic man.
Yeah. Smash cut to you guys being at the apothecarian. Unless you guys want to do something else on the way.
Nope.
That's fine. We'll just make our way over.
Let's go ahead and make
Okay.
our way over there.
All right. You enter in. And you say, "Ah, you guys are back and alive.
Indeed, we have returned.
How did you guys enjoy those potions?"
I think if I look over to Buell, I don't think we've actually used them yet.
I think you guys drank a little bit of like the blood salt stuff that he made for you.
Oh, the
I
blood.
did not touch that.
Yeah,
He
Solomon
explained to me
didn't.
the processes, and Solomon was like, "Yeah, no, thank you."
Yeah, I believe a couple of us partook and they worked well, but other than that, we're back. We heard that the wandering man with magical things, yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He said that he dropped some things off here that we might be
Oh
interested
yes. Mostly for my own study and learning, but I think I could spare a dose of or two of some things.
in. What might those be?
Yeah, so he left very nice potion, and he gave me the full potion. But here's one tincture of it. This is a potion of Constitution, and this will raise your Constitution by 5.
Holy.
And any like health from leveling that you would get from the milestones of Constitution, you would get as temporary HP for that time. So say you go up from say like 14 to 19, you would get that 2 per level.
I see. As temporary. hit points.
Temporary HP.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or if you went up 3 thresholds, say from 15 to 20, you would get 3 times your level.
Times your level as hit points. That's pretty cool.
And additionally, you regenerate 1 HP per initiative order turn. So each time it goes to the next person's turn, next enemy's turn, you'll gain 1 HP for 1 minute.
For 1 minute, how much is that bad man with Jammo running?
10
This-
HP.
This single dose will be 300.
And for
300.
and for that, I'm out.
Quite useful, but running low on funds.
Yeah, I would say we are.
Maybe individually. I mean, you guys could pull
Unfortunately,
together.
we have actually just recently spent a lot of our hard-earned money on other items to assist us in our upcoming fight. As you see, it is not over, and Gordon is still at risk.
Mhm.
But us adventuring folk, we are going to go quell this unfortunate evil. So if there's any way that you could maybe perhaps spare a discount for such adventurers, we would be oh so appreciative.
I'd like you to make a persuasion check.
Yo, hit him with it, bro. That's one.
Come on, baby. Oh, shit, a rat. 17 plus
Okay.
9 is going to be...
Yo, okay.
Is going to be
Okay, he's dead.
26, brother.
I think I'm willing to go down a bit. It seems like you guys have survived, doing good enough work, and all right. But I do have other things that you may want to look at before.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, if you wouldn't mind showing us what you have.
So I have something else, and this. I mean, with how you described it, this would be right up your guys' alley. It's all of the warmth of the campfire after a long day in a bottle.
It's a long
And
rest, isn't
drinking
it?
it, you will get a short rest.
Oh, a short rest. That's awesome.
And you're able to use any to all of your hit dice for this effect of a short rest.
That's awesome. How much is that? At a discount.
This one I was planning on selling it for $350. This I'll be willing to go down as low as $250. And then the other one I'm willing to put that for $200.
How much is? Do you have? Is these the only two?
These are the two things of particular note. I do have something else more individually priced. He gave me some. He brings out a weird little tray of like small pouches. Almost looks like just paper wadded, like some weird thing wadded up and then wrapped up in paper. This is called Nolan powder from the Nolan flower. And it's able, if you scatter it over someone, which is convenient with this packaging, is you're able to just throw it at someone. It's less effective against yourself. You can't quite get it all over yourself. But it's able to nullify attacks to your psyche. And this, if as a bonus action, you're able to scatter it over someone, and they will receive +5 to their next mental saving throw. So intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
That's pretty good. How much are those?
These I was thinking 50. I'm willing to go down to 35 each, and I'm willing to sell up to 4 of them.
What do you think, you gang? Fell Runners of Dusk, as we are known.
Is it like one use?
Yes, each one you throw it, it breaks, it scatters open.
Attacks to our psyche.
I have
something like that might have to be bad.
I have 87 gold. Buell has 338 gold, and then whatever you guys have.
I think
I can throw the 174 of mine behind it.
well, something like that might not be a bad idea. We don't quite know what we're going up with against.
Precisely.
Yeah.
If each of us pick up one of those,
You said how much? 25?
35 each.
35. So that way we can at least use it on each other if needs to be.
Okay, yeah, we could all pick up one of those. So I'm.
Yeah, I'll
gonna...
take 2.
Oh, you okay? That sounds good.
All right, and then I'll work on taking pictures of everything and snipping out so that you guys have individual things. Although it's in my own handwriting, so might need to ask for clarification on what it says. It should be.
What's it called? What's
It's legible, don't worry.
It's called Nolan powder.
Oh yeah, Nolan powder. That's right.
Nolan? How do you spell
Nolan,
that?
Nullen.
I knew it. I spelled it right. Let's go. Do I get my money back?
Oh yeah.
No.
No. You get 1 gold back per.
Beal is gonna just go ahead and dump the 2. You said 250. Beal's just gonna go ahead and dump the 250 for the short rest potion.
Oh, okay.
Down to 88.
All right.
And then I'm just gonna add it to my inventory, and then we can kind of discuss how we kind of want to do this.
I mean, you basically just have 2 inventories, I suppose.
No, well, I'll actually like look at it a little more closely if it's in mine. So,
Oh, okay.
But we can obviously divvy stuff out as soon as we kind of actually trek out and get ready to go down and do this thing. So, but and then, does anyone want that other one, the con potion?
I don't quite have enough for it.
Hadhod, I'm not gonna lie.
What did that one do?
I'm It gives you the +5 to your con, and then gives you the HP you'd get for that in temporary hit points.
Okay, I can spot him on that. How much is it?
It's 200.
I can throw 100 into it.
Okay. Beal and
100.
Valroy, we're both broke, so. I guess.
I only got 33 left. I could throw in 3.
Do we want that? I mean, Valor's gonna be like, I have some spells that I can basically do something similar to that anyway, so we don't necessarily need to.
I have some magic that can mend the wounded.
Yeah, I think for that I think that's the one thing would be all right. I think I'm whispering to the group. I think we'll be good. I have some support magic that I can use, so I think we'll be good on not using that or not having to buy that.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, thank you, my friend, for your time. I think we will be calling that good. So hold on, I got a Nolan powder. Solomon has 2. How much did you buy, Todd?
I bought 1. There was 4
Okay.
total.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
only 4.
Okay, so sure. All right.
And thank you very much for being return customers.
Hopefully we can return once again. And so we will go ahead and head out outside the store. All right, companions of mine. So we're obviously waiting on a couple more things, but I say that maybe we just go and enjoy the rest of our days. Kind of just resting and recouping for the battle ahead.
Very well.
Is there anything else that that anyone needs to do before we kind of disperse, or if there's anyone that needs help purchasing anything or anything that we should grab?
No, I'm just waiting on my armor to be repaired and weapons from the Fletcher.
Okay, Solomon, anything?
I'd find a new home for this last 100 gold I've got, or save it.
Hey, I heard they have some good Roth 401ks here, Roth TSBs and stuff.
500 gold.
100.
100, yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's not bad to hold on to it. Have at least
All right.
something to have some sort of retirement.
I was gonna say you can always bring it back, and I mean, hey, that 100 gold, depending on how you use it, can last you quite a bit of time. I don't think necessarily having to spend it before you leave is the best idea. You could always hold on to it. In the event that we live. But
Alright.
I think I'm gonna take a book. Oh my gosh, a book. Ha! No, I think I'm gonna take a page out of Hadad's book here. I think I'm gonna go find myself a place to kind of clean up and feel my best before we head out once again into the woods and do some sort of camping and excursion once again. So I think I will leave you, my friends, to it. I'm gonna go figure out I'm gonna like point in the direction. Where'd you find the bathhouse? Was it over there?
Yeah, over that way.
Oh, all right. I will meet you all back at the tavern or the inn, I suppose, and we can kind of discuss maybe some strategies, maybe disperse gear up in the rooms later tonight, and then picking up our gear, we should be all set to go in the morrow, I would assume.
Yeah,
You wish to play that out?
No. I'm just gonna go get them.
Okay.
absolutely not.
All right.
I feel like we can just we can kind of play that out next session as we kind of get
All
prepped
right,
and
yeah.
ready to head.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that maybe like just put a pin in it. Well, maybe I don't have the right phrase, but just like last couple prep things and then just like straight out the door next session.
Yep,
I think that's good.
sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else? Any more mundane things that you would not want to?
The only
Purchase
thing I would do,
Something we wouldn't like delve too deep into.
the only thing I would do would just be go back to the smith, tell him,
Oh yeah, I can describe all that.
yes, just tell him that, yeah, I don't need I'm not gonna, unfortunately, not gonna be able to upgrade the armor, but I will gladly, he'll be done with the repair, right?
Repairs, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
All right. Yeah, your studded leathers. It's looking a lot better. They even when polished all the studs as well.
Sweet.
And it's right on back up to functional.
I'll with that.
Functional.
How much gold did he say to use the grindstone?
I mean, just kind of you want to just discuss it.
Oh, do you
Oh
mind?
yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
I guess. Before before I do that, I'm going to pull out my multi-tool.
Oh,
Can I turn it into a whetstone? Can I turn it into a grindstone or no? I guess you said it
Grindstone
was.
you don't operate with your hand, but yeah, it
Oh,
just turns into a nice stone. Nice, it's got good texture to it. It seems like you'd be able to get your weapon pretty sharp with this. Decently sharp. It's not insanely um special whetstone.
okay. You know, I'd say to the black man, say, check this out. And I show him the multi-tool. What
Just
it
go
is.
back to flex.
damn, dude. This man said,
I
yo,
found
check out this
250
gadget I found.
250 gold.
Oh wow, that's that's something. what do you turn it into?
I just show him like the various tools around, like pliers, hammer, freaking.
Yeah, as you like comparing it, you're changing it in between all of these things, and as you're comparing it, the quality definitely looks a little bit lower with the multi-tool, but
Look, it's
yeah,
nothing
every
to
single
write
form
home,
of it seems to be a very functional tool.
nothing to write home about, but in a pinch, bring your workshop with you.
Well, I'm sure you could probably get whatever field repairs done with anything that you can turn that thing into.
I could. Anyway, um, well, appreciate the work, and I'll probably might see you around.
Of course, thank you for patronizing us. Thank you for your patronage. And then Valroy, your um, you were getting the stuff for the armor, right?
Yeah, I guess
On your armor.
Yeah, I can go pick it up.
Yeah, and yeah, when you picked that up, I'm sure it was just at the same time as Hadhod. You both went back to get your stuff.
Nah, I was. Oh, I think it was at the end of the day, so I was gonna go back, bathe, and chill, and then I was gonna go back.
Okay, yeah, well, all right. Whenever you end up back there, he presents it to you, and it was just like what you're, like a
Leather, yeah, leather kind of.
leather curious leather
Yeah, like
leather
just
armor.
like chest piece, yeah, just like front and back, and kind of nothing super insane.
Okay. Yeah, it's all any sort of studding, any sort of buttons. Those have been redone, and they don't necessarily look like they don't look ornate at all. But you can tell that they're very functionally formed, with just like very nice gleaming buttons and studs and any sort of metal facets that would be part of a well-made leather cuirass is now very shiny, gleaming metal,
Nice.
and the entire rest of it almost has had like an oiling, like all the rest of the leather has been oiled.
Yeah, kind of spruced up.
Mm-hmm.
Looks phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Yes, this is going to be very, very effective at keeping you safe. We were testing it with our own weapons. It was getting more effective as we were hitting it. It was amazing.
Interesting. Well, I guess I'll come to find out how that how it all works, as we embark on our tasks. But I'm glad that you are confident in it, and I'm sure I will be as well.
All right. Safe travels.
Thank you.
And was there anything else anyone else? Well, your crossbow, Hadhod.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Get all your shit!
I mean, if it's done, or we can. mean,
We're kind of just jumping around the end of the day, so that you guys can feel like you're prepared.
We can do end of the day stuff, or that way we can just pick up right off next time. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's what I was thinking.
Cool, let's do it.
All right.
Bro. Alright, hurry up, bro. It's already 10:30.
Yeah, you return to get it, and like the back of it, the back of the rear of the stock of the crossbow, it now has like in between the various grooves within the what's it called, the how like the wood is aligned,
The grain.
the grain, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, nice.
Like
It's
within the gaps of the grain of the wood, that you've come to know like the patterning on your weapon, but and there's a new like almost like blue cyan like
Oh, cool.
twin or tinge
Huh.
to many of like the spaces within the grain of it. Now that's gonna do something nice and special. We tested it out a couple times, and you look off to one of the walls of the
The Fletcher's house,
Fletcher's
this place is
workshop.
getting like
Yeah.
scuffed up, bro. He's beat up.
And you can see almost like something exploded against the wall in just a small little thing, just streaks where things might have come flying off. Yeah, occasionally when you're shooting something, it just flashes. It's honestly quite blinding. There's spots in my eyes as I was covering from seeing it.
Huh.
And to explain what it actually does, it's maybe a bit of a mouthful. I designed my own thing, and
Nice.
so it's if you roll a 5 or lower, and you still hit, the target must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or be blinded for a minute and take 1d4 additional force damage.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
Okay. So if you roll a 5 to hit,
Yes, if a 5 to hit is rolled on the attack, and that includes advantage.
okay. So it basically does that instead of the attack.
No, it does it as well as the attack.
And it still hits.
So say you have advantage, you roll twice. One of them, say a 13 or something. You can add your modifier to it, and then you hit. But in the other one is, say, like a 3. Then it will activate.
It's only if you have advantage.
It's probably most useful when you have advantage, or against things that are weak.
Interesting.
Oh, so you would have to roll a 5 and then add your modifier like 8, and if the 13 still hit, then
Yeah,
okay.
but it's a lot easier with advantage.
Okay, cool.
That's pretty sweet.
Cool.
It's a unique feature. I like it.
Nice.
I like it. I like it.
And then for your armor, Jared.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be sending these over. Hopefully I'll remember to. My scrawlings of these. So for the armor, when you take a particular type of damage within combat, you subtract 1 from that damage type for the rest of combat, and this can happen for any particular damage type. So if you take bludgeoning, you take -1 from bludgeoning. You take piercing in that same combat, you have -1 to both, and it keeps adding as you take additional.
I see.
And it's only -1. But if you suffer a critical hit, that bonus increases to -5 for that damage type.
Well, I'm trying to like. Okay, take type of damage. Minus that type of damage. -1 for that type of damage. Critical hit is -5 for that type. That's pretty cool. Okay, gotcha. Nice, got it.
Alright.
And there you go. That's all she wrote. I'd say probably, after we all grab our stuff and gather, and we can just kind of, probably all at least I make my way back to the tavern and just kind of enjoying the atmosphere, hanging out, and call it good there
Same here.
All right.
as we all meet up, I guess. All right. Well, we got all of our stuff that we have. All the preparations are ready to go. Picked up all of our things. I guess it's just a matter of kind of divvying some things out before we head out tomorrow, and then we just on to the next, I suppose.
Anyone?
What? Huh?
I take a big drink of my cup.
Oh, what'd you say? You offered. Hey, I offer you a double cheer.
Oh,
Let's go. Let's
This man's
go.
emoting in the waiting room, dude.
I don't know why it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's probably something turned off. All right.
It's
That's my best guess.
probably actually devil magic.
All right. But unless do any of you have anything else you would like to do specifically?
I think that's a good.
Don't
Good.
from now on. Don't worry too much about resources.
What's that mean?
Like maybe like food or anything.
Oh,
I
I
thought
see.
you were gonna say unlimited echo bolts. I was like, damn.
No. Yeah, I got you. Cool. And then
Right, just like food. All that.
I think we're all
just
set to
start from-
go for the.
I think yeah, we'll tonight before we head out, we'll have a victory feast.
All right.
Yep.
You guys end your day. A nice day of shopping. You got to purvey many ornate and effective goods.
Nice. That was pretty legit. You got shopping cut down from 2 sessions to 1. I
That's
like
true. That's true. Pretty.
Wasn't it 3 or some shit.
it. Oh, it was bad. It was.
That's true. Oh, for the frost trail, yeah, I think it was like 3.
Anyway, shopping is your favorite thing though. Check out the
Mm-hmm.
Frost Trail.
Really
The
Frost
beginning
Trail.
episodes of the
Hey,
frost trail.
Let's make the first 3 episodes when we go back to that shopping in the
Another
new
3.
city.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I got things I gotta do to expedite that.
We do have a lot of money though. I want 5
All
sessions.
right, you're just gonna put a menu in front of your.
I'm gonna
your,
go- Pick. I'm gonna hey, fill in the bubble, and then we'll go from there.
You just circle what you want in the cheaper than dirt catalog. and then-
Yeah. Exactly. All right.
All right, but if you guys haven't too much, you end your day with merriment and feasting. And unless you throw more gold, it doesn't cost you much more. Valroy, excuse me.
I'll throw 5 silver their way.
All right, good man. But you end your day with full bellies and swelling hearts. Might want to get that checked
The
out.
high spirit.
and
High
Feeding
spirits
on.
before the end.
Inflammation.
But
The
but
very
that
Heartburn.
is where we were gonna end our shopping episode.
Heck yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Alright.
That was pretty good considering. A lot of good
Time
items,
flew
dude.
by.
A lot of freaking good items to test out, go forth with. So,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, so go ahead and check the Twitch schedule for all upcoming streams. Obviously, I
Mhm.
mentioned at the beginning we will have our Tavern Side Talks tomorrow, which I'm really excited about because we're gonna go through the new Ranger that I built out and kind of, facelifted as Wizards of the Coast constantly drops the ball and sucks at doing that. So that's the biggest thing. But then, yeah, that's all we have. We'll catch you all next time. Thank you all for hanging out with us, and we will see you then. Peace out.
It's never gonna work.